We've all seen it. The hatred, the ugliness, the crying, and the downright disgracefulness. That is fanboyism. You may be wondering, how can I help these misguided manginas? Well, we're proud to announce that through supporting your local F&P and through F&P merchandise purchases, an undisclosed percentage of the proceeds will help fund the castration and spading of these feral beasts. But you must hurry, because left unchecked, the situation will only worsen. So please, help us in raising awareness on this unprecedented and increasingly annoying, ignorant, and childish behavior by visiting the link below, before it's too late.
What's
Man, it feels
up?
like forever since I seen that. I missed one fucking day, and I'm just like, "What's this? This is new." Wait, no, it's not new.
I know, weird, right?
Yeah.
Well, what's up, everybody? It's Wednesday night. It's 8 o'clock. It's that time again. We're here to insult your intelligence for a couple hours. How's that? So,
Some easier than others.
yeah,
What?
sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not. But this is the podcast. It doesn't take itself too seriously. I've not said that in years. So,
It's true.
Back in my day.
yeah, Pepperidge Farm fucking remembers, though. That's the important part, right?
That's true.
And I saw the GIF.
And Dark, I see you, but I don't know if you're actually here.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I may have to leave early though, because one side of my house is in the dark, so I gotta get some bolt cutters and cut that shit, cut that freaking fucking circuit breaker.
Oh, I was trying to figure out how do bolt
I was going to
cutters
say
help
you
you
may
fix
not
the
want
dark.
to. You may not want to do that with regular pliers, dude. That could be bad.
Yeah, no, I need
Electricity will kill you, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
It's not like a comic book. It won't give you powers.
Right.
Damn it.
Only
tried
my
it.
father-in-law is the only person I know of that can get away with being shocked, and I still don't know how he did that. The dude
My
dropped
boss
a.
does it all the time.
My father-in-law dropped an electric drill in my swimming pool,
The fuck?
and
Yeah.
it didn't fuck with him. If that'd been me, I'd be dead.
Yep.
But the
Well.
fucker survived.
I put my hand
he
in
must
water
be
with high
related to my
voltage in it,
boss.
and I didn't even know that it was still alive. I thought it was turned off. Didn't
So,
feel it, no nothing. It just
My fucking
water's
boss
not an insulate, or water's not a conductor, but it can.
will work on 220 with no fucking gloves on and shit in the bucket. I'm like, you're
That's how
fucking
one of my
nuts.
ex-girlfriend's dads died from getting electrocuted.
I had
That's what they
25,000
told the
volts.
insurance company anyway, right?
It's all right. He didn't like me anyways.
Exactly.
We realized that.
That's right.
We're not
Fuck that guy.
dead.
I'm just telling the story.
That's why she's an ex, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. And on that note, we're not here about killing in-laws.
Then we start hearing outside his window. Woo, woo.
There's a really bad chance of my in-laws may
Here in
actually watch this
California, they'll
show.
come for me, man. They'll get you.
Yeah.
Then we hear him yelling, "You'll never take me alive, you son of a bitch!"
Oh shit.
All right, at the bottom right, we have the leader of the Dreadites and the zeros. The O's are zeros. What's up, Dread?
Oh, not much. Just excited for tonight. Just trying to figure out if I'm going to play Halo or not. I just found out that my friends decided that they can't wait for multiplayer. So now I'm by myself waiting.
You mean co-op?
Yeah, the co-op part. So yeah, now I'm deciding whether or not I'm going to play, and that poll is determining which way I'm going. Well, that's it. Just hanging out, making fun of people.
Oh, we can do that very well.
Oh.
Matter of fact, we're gonna make fun of Fork until he gets here. And next to Dreadpool, we have the Nebraska Beard Chucker and I ain't even gonna say it. What's up, Huss?
Hi, friends.
See, he's drinking beer.
I've been chipping away at Halo Infinite's campaign. Took the day off and sat here waiting for a Series X that never showed up.
Did you
Hashtag
find out why it didn't show up?
Fuck FedEx. Nope, I haven't found out shit. Nothing's updated since last night.
Not trying to piss you off, but you seen that link I shared earlier, right?
That's what I was. That's what I told him.
No, probably
There
not.
was-
I
there
haven't
was-
even been in the DMs.
There was a
Oh,
FedEx
the forest?
Oh yeah.
The forest
There
packages?
was a FedEx driver here in North Carolina in Greenville.
Yeah.
He took and did not want to work that day and dropped all his inventory in the woods. The good part of this story is he's got plenty of days off now. So
He's got a permanent vacation. He got
Yeah,
a
he's
loaded
got
to
people
custody.
white in his head.
Yeah.
He'll never
Yeah.
get a delivery job ever again.
So,
And he
yeah,
should not.
I have
I
to
don't
be
know.
here
Yeah,
to
any
sign
job.
for it. So I was
I feel like
eh,
the USPS would hire him. Man.
Phuket.
Right?
yeah, my local post office would definitely hire the guy. Hey, we can show you how to do it even better.
Yeah,
So true.
I was pissed off that it wasn't UPS because I know the guy personally. Like I talk to him all the time that does the deliveries around here, and I could have literally called him or told him to call me when he got into town, and I would have just cut him off at his next drop off and went and got it. But I've never had good luck with FedEx, like
Oh,
ever,
me neither. No.
ever.
Actually, FedEx here's the best one.
That's
You deal with
weird.
Here's the funny part. My local post office, if I leave the gate open at the end of my driveway, they will take my package and put it at the neighbor's house. If I close
my
my gate, if I close my gates, they will tell me they can't deliver it.
Oh, Jesus.
And the funnier part is we can have 3 packages coming in one day, and they will come at 3 separate times through the postal service.
Oh yeah. Same.
They'll make 3 separate trips to my house.
Oh yeah, the actual local postal service sucks. I hate all the people that work.
Ours
down there.
isn't terrible, but yeah, ours is the same way when it comes to like bringing crap. You'll get some in the morning, you'll get some in the afternoon, then you'll actually get some at night, and it's the same driver. I'm like,
Yeah,
Jesus,
that's the weird part.
didn't they just put it all together? Come on, guys.
And the funnier part is, like I said, if my gate is open so they can drive back to my house, they'll take it to my neighbor's house and drop it off.
That is too funny.
Every single time.
I've been lucky with them. I've never had issues.
Yeah,
But we didn't for a while, but now it's just like it's every package that comes, you know.
Like it's like sitting there on Christmas morning waiting to open presents, only to find out there are no presents to
But
open.
it's actually not Christmas.
I was
Day.
so fucking mad. Like I was like, all right, you know what? Okay, I'll give it an hour, whatever. And then I couldn't leave my upstairs. I couldn't fucking go do anything. I did get to watch all of Power On, which was cool.
That was pretty good.
It wasn't a total waste of my fucking day, but
You wish you would have had an Xbox.
oh, dude, I'm happy my wife got off early today, or I would have literally been stuck upstairs doing fuck all for the entire day and wasted 8 hours of vacation, like completely wasted it. So I fully intend on being a little bit shit-faced by the time this is over and maybe letting it spill
All
over
right.
into an aftercast. So
Hey, there's still time for them to
Cheers.
deliver it.
Yeah.
You still got time.
And
That's
on that
true.
note, we will move on to our Borderlands sperm thingy. What's up, Leo?
Hola, senors. Feels
Hi.
weird being back after. It feels like I've been gone forever. Fucking work, I tell you.
You missed one day, dude.
I know, and it feels like I missed like fucking weeks.
Who's this guy?
I
Yeah,
don't know.
right.
I had people DMing me and asking me if we actually booted Fork off the podcast. No, we did not.
No, it's just that time of
we
year.
kicked his ass. We said nope.
He said at the end of the day too many times.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put a padlock on his
he is
dumpster lid, and he can't get out. That's what. Sorry.
When you hit
Fork
someone
works
and
in
they
the
go,
OR.
"Oh yeah," then you know it's not going to work out.
His eyebrows were too shifty. That's why you guys got kicked him off.
Yeah, Fork stuck in the ER, so I mean his hours just vary. That's just all there is to it.
And the bad thing with mine is I start my day at 2 a.m. Well, 1:45 a.m. and then go into work, and then I'm there until like 3 to 4 p.m. Sometimes 5.
What are you talking about? I'm already late to work.
Screw that.
I'm never late. I'm always early.
Well, that's a good
I
thing.
don't do that late
Yeah,
bullshit
Very true.
because I always make sure I'm a half hour early, just in
only do
case
late
anything
when I-
happens.
Yeah.
Hey, I
only
need
do
you to
late
talk.
on Wednesdays.
I need you to talk to some of my employees in the morning, Leo.
Okay,
I got a couple that need to hear that.
I can.
Leo
do that.
needs to ask his boss for a fucking raise ASAP. Is what he
I'm
needs
actually
to do.
getting a raise.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, he's probably going to give you a
Yeah.
decent
If someone
one,
read
I
my
would assume.
messages, they would know this already.
Hey, I haven't read the group DM in hours.
Next thing
I
you know,
scrolled
you
I
bring
through
it-
it
did it
earlier
like
to
last.
find-
I talked about it last week.
Oh. Sorry, bro.
Hey, man, that was part of that novel.
I
couldn't
get it.
read.
You blocked me. It's cool.
Yeah, I did. Getting
Send
you
him
for
feet
the
pics.
Yeah,
blocking
feet
me
pics,
for
man.
feet
That's what
pics.
happens.
Oh, I'll block him again for that bullshit.
He will.
I've always
It's
been
no
under
bullshit.
the if you're 10 minutes early, you're already late.
Hey, lady.
There you go. All right,
Move
and then
on.
moving on to our guest, who's actually
Hello.
not on camera, which is weird because he looks a lot like Fork. So
Look like
But-
Fork's goofy cousin.
yeah, you do kind of look like Fork's. Well, I don't know about Goofy,
I was
but you
gonna
do look
say,
like
how-
Fork's cousin. Yeah.
Do. Oh,
So what is happening, Mr. Optimus?
What's up, man? Happy to be here, man. It's been a couple months since I've been back on here, so
It has.
it's always fun coming on to the Gaming Beyond the Box because you guys are a bunch of hooligans.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they
we
are.
are not. We are very good, outstanding.
I was mainly talking about
We are
Leo, but,
fucking
you know,
professional.
Yeah, they are.
We're pretty professional. You know, we don't talk over each other. We all get.
No, not at all.
That's a bunch
Yeah,
of
well, we don't talk over each other.
I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, I don't-
Ever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you know we don't do stupid
And
shit.
this I'll probably be on this podcast because I said that.
What?
What?
I was. I'm
Anybody
sorry, I wasn't
here-
listening.
anybody here
Talk
Artemis?
came on, I walked away, so I wasn't listening. What was that unprofessional of me? What?
Yes, very
What the
unprofessional.
Okay, you're still talking. I'll leave. I'll come back later.
Yeah, that's the last time you'll ever be on next. No.
We're the most professional, unprofessional podcast on YouTube. How's that?
Damn
No,
right.
it's
Hey,
a
we
great-
need to use that as a
great,
coin. We need to coin that.
Yeah, I like that. See, I come up with some crazy shit sometimes
Most
Sounds like a t-shirt.
professional.
when my brain's not running numbers.
Yeah, right.
Because I've been playing Halo and having nightmares about numbers.
There you go, Husk.
It's just really awkward because instead of shooting them with a sniper, I'm throwing bid proposals at fucking
Most-
grunts.
yeah, grunts. Yeah, lots
My
of
just really
nightmares
weird.
involve being stuck in a room with wall tards. Oh, that's work.
I'm sorry,
All
that
right.
word, I can't get over that. I've, like,
I know what he said, Walter. So,
Oh,
what is,
God.
I knew
damn.
exactly what he was talking about. That's why
when
I
he
don't go to
said it, I
Walmart
was like, oh
anymore.
my God.
Well,
I haven't
my
heard-
boss listens,
I
or
heard
he
it
has
so
this.
long.
He listens to this thing on Instagram. What was it? Libtards, like liberals.
Libtards, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh god.
and freaking, he told me he talks about it all the damn time, and I was like, these are wall tards.
it was hilarious.
It's like that video I sent you guys where she was like the dog was vegan or whatever the fuck.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, dude.
Always
That was
chooses
amazing.
greens. I don't force him, and then goes right for the meat. It's like, you dumb bitch.
Dogs are carnivores.
no, you're not supposed to do that. No.
And then we have our final panel member, Kratos' third cousin, 3 times removed. What's up, Bomber?
Man, not a whole lot. Just
Whoa,
working.
whoa, whoa! When
and
did Bomber become a panel member?
see what had happened?
About
man.
2.5 years ago, I think. We were all a bit younger then.
But yeah, just been working. Haven't really got to play Halo much other than multiplayer. I'm still in the prologue and the campaign, so and I've already have too many people that are like, I've already beaten it like 2 or 3 times. I'm like, well, you have fun with that. But I don't know if I'll ever beat it, but hopefully I do sometime soon. But definitely looking forward to some of the games that have came out, and then also some revised, some new ones that have kind of gotten some updates, like Assassin's Creed. Even though
Yeah, you download that one again.
I did.
I didn't even have to download it.
Say
it was already downloaded.
I still have not even played that game yet. And I played it over a year ago.
Well, the crossover goes to Odyssey and Valhalla.
Yeah.
So there's two different. It's on both games.
And it's free, which is cool. As long as you have both of the games, you get the free content, which is cool.
Everyone knows how Bomber likes Cassandra. I mean, that's his bae.
Yes, she is. She's amazing. I actually was just playing with her a little bit ago, actually.
Oh, I bet you were.
Nice.
I one of those long pillowcases.
Ray, what's happening, sir? Haven't seen you in ages, man.
Why Bomber's hands are so soft right now.
And yeah, Phasma, I am having a hard time getting used to that screen name as well. I'm used to calling you Phasma. I don't know what saffron means.
I'm going to keep saying Phas because that's what I know.
I know.
Yeah.
If you change the picture, I'm fucked. Just saying.
Her screen makes me think of who's that fucking actor?
I'll be like, why is it Saffron acting like
that's it?
Efron. Hey, I like Zac Efron though, but
I bet you do.
Isn't there a
I do.
Isn't there a scent or something that's saffron, or maybe is it spicy? I knew it had to do with food.
So Bomber likes spicy Zac Efron, everybody. Just so you know.
Well,
sounds about right. He's from the South.
He loves the new Baywatch movie. Slow motion running.
I've never actually seen that one.
Sure.
I've never even watched anime. I mean, fucking Baywatch, whatever. Okay, yeah, I'm reading a text message on my phone. I'm reading a tablet in front of me, and I'm reading the chat over here.
I've never watched anime. I mean, Baywatch, Knight Rider. What?
Yeah.
Is that
what's going on, dude?
Is that the new one with the main
Titan, you bum.
with a slow run?
Yeah, I guess. All right, we got it officially today from Ubisoft. Third Echelon, please stand by. They are making a new Splinter Cell game at Ubisoft Toronto, but not new.
I'm hearing it's linear. It's a reboot.
It's just a remake.
A remake?
Well,
yes, it says remake
of
the
original.
We don't know. They just said remake.
The original wouldn't be bad.
It does. He is right. It does say a remake is underway.
Yep.
If it's the original, it makes a lot of sense. It's
as long as they don't use the same team
that's
doing Prince of Persia, then maybe we'll be.
Oh yeah, we should be good.
What's up, Willie? I didn't mean to cut you off.
Are they going to be? What was our favorite word for the day? NFTs.
NFTs.
Oh, dude, I'll tell you, I guarantee you they're going to be NFTs because Ubisoft has already named their thing. What? Something Quartz or some bullshit? Ubisoft Quartz.
SFC, Sam Fisher Collection.
There we go.
No, I'd be all about a remake of a whole collection, but
I'm just wondering if it's going to be on iOS or Android or both.
Hey, look, here's
it's actually a Wildlands expansion that they have been working on for years.
Wildlands?
Yeah, because they wanted open world, right?
Man, if you're going to go that route, you might as well go all the way back. I think it's Warfare or something.
You guys are missing it. You get the SFC, like Dreadpool said, right? Then you go home, get some KFC. When you get bored of the game, you watch LFC, which is the Lesbian Fishing Channel, and you're good.
Why can't anyone understand what an NFT is?
That's a lot of fish.
What?
It's like a fish market.
I have to sneak shit in on you guys every once in a while.
I mean, but seriously,
just make sure you're awake.
Good morning, ladies.
Imagine the first one. You remember how you had to like creep and shadows, and now we have all these between the ray tracing and the HDR. Or HDR.
HDR.
Yeah, HDR screens are.
Yeah, I was about to be like, dang, what is that?
But our HDR TVs and screens, right, that we're playing with, just to see that fidelity and doing that with like how they do with the first game, and then just do some of the better quality of life that we've done since then.
Don't
I mean,
worry,
that'd be
Frizzle.
fantastic.
The fishing channel starts tomorrow. Gaming Beyond the Pond.
See you guys all out there in fucking boats and shit.
Yeah, I'm down. I'll go spend fucking
Actually, hey,
whole week
look,
fishing.
go
I'll
fishing.
sleep
I
on
suck
the
at it,
boat.
but I'll go.
Everything.
I'll
Dude,
go.
I'll go
Fucking
fishing anytime, man. I love fishing.
7 days.
Whatever
I
you
can
do.
Look, I can drink beer on the boat. I'm really good. at that.
Fucking A. As long
was
as
gonna
somebody
say-
else is driving. Wilmy doesn't drink. Wilmy will drive us.
Yeah, he'll
we'll get
drive.
drunk and fish when we're
Hey, don't worry.
awake.
Chuck or
I'll
Dan
take
will
the
drive the
pontoon.
boat. Chuck or Dan will drive the boat.
And then I will take you guys out and drop you off on Masonboro Island and leave you until the time comes in.
Look, I ain't getting off the boat.
Well, me
I know.
neither.
I'm not
Nope.
You
stupid.
said those shotguns were for
I've
the
I know I look
fish.
stupid, but I'm
I've
not
learned my
stupid.
lesson a couple times.
I'm on
Also,
a boat, motherfucker. I'm on a
Don't
boat.
fall
Oh,
asleep
you know we would do that too.
with your
Oh,
shoes and
100%.
socks
And
off.
my flippy floppies.
Such
Absolutely.
a bad idea. Oh, I'd be rocking flippy floppies all day.
Absolutely.
I've never wore flippy floppies.
I'm
We
gonna
won't
get
ride
one-
dolphins unless we go where Wilmy's. He's close to the ocean ish. We could get closer.
Dude,
What do you
I'm
mean?
at
do it
the-
from
I'm
Nebraska,
ocean's
though.
out his
I'm
window.
at the ocean.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's like he's like
5
right
miles
there.
away.
It's like
He's
next
spits
door
at
to
Yeah.
it.
The
Yeah.
Literally
ocean
like
is
5
like
miles away
6
from
miles
us.
from my house.
So we could even ride dolphins.
Oh, I thought you were right on the ocean.
Damn.
No. We moved directly off the beach a year.
I'm like
years
5
ago.
miles from the Gulf.
I mean, you know, here in California, it's gonna sink anyway. So I mean, you guys.
Oh
might
yeah,
as
we're
well.
actually a lot of us are waiting on it.
We're just waiting.
We've been hoping for it.
Yep, I got my scuba gear ready.
Just gotta wait for what's that movie called? San Andreas
San
or whatever
Andreas.
with the
San
big fault
Andreas.
line.
Where the Rock saves us all.
Yes.
He didn't say
Ah,
shit.
You know
for his
what?
family.
I can see
He
his
saved his
ass
family.
actually doing it in real life. His ass
Right, him actually doing,
become-
yeah. He's
Yeah,
like
he'd
the
be like,
only
"I'm
one
here."
you could see doing that in real life.
I feel like
Everybody else
he's like the actor that acts like a hero that would actually at least try to be a hero
You
in
guys
real
work
life.
A lot of rock talk.
Hey,
I'm just saying that motherfucker would go and die trying to save people before running and hiding like
but
a
I
lot.
promise you, he
would.
will
I'm
promote
just
his
saying.
Terramon,
Oh, he'll-
and he will promote
You know-
all his.
He'd be promoting
If he survives,
He's
Yeah,
gonna be
I-
like, look.
that-
I
that's what he
saved your
forgets.
life. Now buy my energy drink, bitch.
That's what he
Go see
forgets.
my movie.
is The whole thing's not scripted, right?
you know what I found out today? That
You sure?
Dwayne Johnson, the
so
actor,
true.
has a twin.
Does
Oh,
he have a
And
twin?
it's The Rock. Yeah, The Rock,
Yeah.
the wrestler. That's his
Oh,
twin.
shit.
Did you
That's
not
his
know
twin?
that?
They have
Yeah.
twins. That's cool.
yeah.
Yeah. Who knew?
That's interesting.
Wow.
Story.
Someone
Who
fed
would've
you
known?
some bullshit. Your mouth is brown.
I know.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Oh.
Really?
So brown, it's starting to turn purple.
Well, I mean, it should be Bomber dressing up as Santa because Halloween, Fork dressed up as Elvira.
That's
So
true.
that means Bomber has to dress up as Mrs. Claus.
No.
yeah,
I mean, I don't think I'd look.
never
Good. I
seen
mean, I don't think
Mrs. Claus
Mrs.
with a
Claus
beard,
looks good with a
so.
beard. I mean, I'm
And
just
here's
saying.
Bomber as Stripper
Well, I mean-
Claus. Get your ones out.
you never know, Bomber. Some people might be into that, dude.
Hey, money talks. You know.
Have a
Yes,
jolly,
I mean, I'd sign up
jolly
for that
Christmas.
OnlyFans.
Wow.
For sure.
Bomber, they want to wax your beard.
Oh, geez.
Wax my beard ain't happening. Sorry, no, you ain't got that.
But,
much
Why
money.
would you
Back-
wax a beard? That just
They want to apply
Wow.
wax to his beard.
You definitely do some upkeep
What?
to that beard, though, don't you?
I do. I actually just got it nice and trimmed today.
Yeah, it looks good, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Too bad it's on that face. Anyway,
That's also
Um,
true.
damn, you heard me. But, according,
No.
they are going to make
Sorry.
this game with a new engine. Is anybody's impressed by that one?
I thought they said
uh,
Snowdrop too, ain't it? Or no?
It's the same engine they're using for Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora
Yeah, that's the new
and the
Snowdrop.
upcoming
engine.
Star Wars game.
Frontier.
Sweet.
Oh, I know what that is now. It took me a minute. I was like, Avatar. What?
Yeah,
Right, it's
Avatar.
like-
you know,
What is
the
that?
movie
Blue
came out.
people.
But they
The
have
movie
so
that
many
came out like
games.
35 years ago, and now they're making a game about it. Apparently,
Well,
It's like
because
what?
the new movie comes out next year too.
2012, wasn't it, or some shit like that?
yeah,
No,
dude, it's a long time
2009.
ago.
It's like 10 years ago. Yeah.
But yeah, it Bomber's right. Is it the new Snowdrop engine? Yep. So they're taking it back, and they're going to do a remake, which I'm happy with. I'm good.
Yeah.
Whatever. At least
I'm-
maybe
I'm
this
good.
way they won't fuck it up, make it open world or some stupid shit, right?
Yes. I mean, keep it linear. Take NFTs out of it. That's
Oh
all I
fuck,
ask.
Dewdrop's what they use in Division too, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Snowdrop, yeah.
What's
Yeah.
with gaming companies and water type softwares? I don't get it. Like Frost, Dewdrop.
Yeah, Frostbite.
And David, to answer your question, the second movie is coming out in 2077 along with Cyberpunk. Their update.
Well, technically, it comes out next year in April, I think. If I'm not
Palmer's
mistaken.
like, hold up, Wilmy.
I'm just saying, because they're making all of them now together, like they did, like that one studio did with Matrix, because now since everything's pretty much CG, they have to build them all together and then they're going to release them, I think, year after year, I believe, for the next, because they said they have up to 6. I don't know why, but
I thought it was 3.
They said
Oh
up
wait,
to-
yeah, it was 6. Yeah, because
Mhm.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, I don't know how they're going to keep. I mean, unless it keeps making money, then okay, cool. I just don't see it being like a Fast and Furious thing. Where
I think they
people actually
missed
care.
their time. They should have
Like
brought it out
10
a couple years
movies.
after.
For no
I
reason.
agree. It's
Love
just-
those movies because of the action, but man, those freaking Fast and Furious movies, they need to just stop making them.
Yeah, I watched the first one, and I was good at that point.
I've
Never
actually
watched any
seen
other one.
every
I've
Fast
seen
and Furious movie.
I've seen them all, man. They're good, for the action and shit, but they're completely ridiculous.
We used to have
That
cops
could never
sit up.
happen.
Yeah, we used to
See,
have cops
well,
sit out
yeah.
here at the theater after every night after the movies would come out and just bust people because they thought they were in the movie.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
anime had it. Boom.
it's kind of like if you play Forza and drive afterwards, kind of that thing.
Man, well, James Cameron? Will he even last that long?
Yeah, I
You
mean,
start
He's
running
pretty
into
fucking
signs
old.
and shit.
James
Well,
Cameron's
and-
only what in his 60s?
70s, isn't he?
70s.
Is it 70s?
70s, yeah.
I have no idea.
But he has
Oh,
a lot
I'm
of
drink-
money. So.
To answer your question, Lord, I'm drinking coffee, sir.
Oh, you're drinking coffee? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I am drinking coffee. It's decaf, so it's really not real coffee.
Oh,
but I'm lying
you
to myself,
ruined
making
it.
myself feel better. Yeah,
Ruined the illusion.
makes me feel better. I lie to myself just to see if it works, but it doesn't work. I don't know why.
He turns the camera off, tears going down his eyes. Why can't it be
And,
real?
That's why I'm wearing glasses, because I'm crying over the fact I'm drinking. But that happens when you get older, so it's okay.
Is that why you
At least
always
I'm
wear
making-
glasses?
No.
Yeah, he's always crying.
No,
He's like Johnny Depp in that old movie.
no, because actually, I was telling the guys
Eating
yesterday.
Gilbert Grape?
I
He acts like
I
that too.
have stared at
Oh,
computer
shit.
screens. I have stared at computer screens so much for the last couple of days. My eyes are just fucking burning.
Yeah.
And when you're diabetic, dude, it doesn't matter how good your blood count or none of that shit is. Your eyes it's a thing.
Well, now I feel like a piece of shit for making fun of you for that.
Oh, dude,
no,
I don't
it's fine.
care.
Make fun. It's fine.
Why do you feel like a piece of shit? You wouldn't feel like a piece of shit
Like,
if you made
what an asshole for saying.
No, I don't care.
That's the way to do it. I mean, that's what you got to do.
Yeah, go for
And you threatened with me with next. Are you
You
kidding
shut
me?
your mouth over there.
it.
Or
He
he
said,
will
"Your
shut
mouth."
it. with something.
See, it's good. You start snapping at the panel. You make fun of Wilmy. This is how this works.
Yeah, that's exactly how we do it. Noof. Let's
Noof.
see. So we learned there is a new Splinter sale, so we got that going for us.
And NFTs and James Cameron for some reason.
Yes,
Okay,
yep.
yeah, and Titan Drago said it a minute ago. Let's throw this shit out in the open. What the fuck is an NFT? I
It's
know it
easy.
stands for non-fungal something.
You need me to
Token.
explain it for you? I can.
Fundable
Really simple.
transaction.
It's a unique source code that is hidden in an image, and it's used like Bitcoin. There.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
The only-
Basically, you
really the
sell
only
things
benefit-
using.
Right.
Literally, I just
cryptocurrency.
explained the whole thing easily, right there.
Right. But in layman's terms, when
That's
you
layman's terms. How much dumber
when
can I
you
get with it?
resell it, the original person still gets profit off of it.
The numbers
So
and
when it
letters make a line.
When it comes to reselling, this is where the developers would make money again. So
Ah.
whether or not they do this with Ubisoft, that's another story.
I
But
highly doubt the developers are going to get
It's
that
just-
money. I think Ubisoft will,
the
but
way that games are doing it, it's just like your digital rights management. That's all it is.
It's kind of like
who's reading a tweet?
And see, like Frizzle's asking, like, why is it worth money? Well, just say theoretically, you had Doctor Disrespect. He created a skin. Well, you can only pay $1,000 for that skin, and that's the only way you can get it. And you can't get it anywhere other than through this NFT. You can't earn it. You can't do anything with it. Then if he wants, he can make it even more scarce and go, never mind, it's not $1,000 anymore because too many people bought it. It's going to be 10,000. So then he can limit it even more, but still keep making money. And there's no middleman. It's just direct pay kind of thing. It's kind of like if you're an artist as well, like you get away from not having to have any third party in it, which is another.
That sounds like a good segue, by the way.
Plus, when you buy it, let's say I bought the skin and I sell it to you. You know, even though I paid $1,000, now because of that limited production and the value is now more, I could sell it to you for like $5,000.
You guys are overcomplicating it way too much.
No, but Dr. Disrespect gets a cut of that too. Still, every time it gets sold to somebody else, he gets a
multi-level marketing, video game style.
There you go. Like I said, it's like DRM, but a little different.
Hence why
like Fortnite.
It could be bad. Yeah, it'd be like Fortnite, but
bad,
way worse.
Good. I mean,
it sounds bad.
The way the Amico is doing it is they're using it like a blockchain, so that way they know who.
Yeah, they were new.
The ownership of it. I could sell you that Amico game. Now they know that it belongs to you. It doesn't belong to me. I can't play it anymore, but you can. You know what I mean? And this is a digital game that I can sell, right? And this is where these companies haven't gotten there yet. So it's still the Wild West with this crap. So we don't know what they're going to do. It could be good, and it could be really bad. So we'll see what happens.
Well, I got the feeling it's probably not going to be that great.
No,
I'm saying,
but I mean, who knows?
I mean, look at that horse skin that they sold on. Was it Morrowind? And
Oblivion, you peasant.
There you go. Thank you. Whatever.
So,
but now we're paying for fucking skins. Where before we used to get levels for free, we used to get skins for free, we used to get everything in order to keep us playing the game. Now we have to pay for it.
So, and what I'm understanding, if your kids play Fortnite, if they bring these things into Fortnite, boy, you better lock your credit cards.
Yes,
absolutely. Definitely.
Could you imagine getting an email from your credit card and your kid just spent $3,000 on a fucking Dr. Disrespect skin?
Oh,
first of all,
another good segue.
Sorry, the next purchase is a casket.
So Dr. Disrespect.
Holy shit.
Tonight on Gaming Nightly.
Man, that would be tough. So did you get your Xbox Husk? Is that why you went away?
I got good and bad news. I'll share the bad news here. I'll tell you guys the good news after the show. Bad news is my Xbox was dropped off. It's at the Kansas fucking FedEx.
Kansas?
Like an hour ago. Yeah, they're like it's just south of me. It's like 7 hours away. So I won't get it till tomorrow when I'm not home and at work. So,
yeah, you should be able to.
Which means I'll have to re-deliver it, or I don't know. They don't ever take it to the secondary address. Anyways, fuck them. I'll just tell them to put it at their location in Scottsbluff and go pick it up. My goddamn
I bet you'll fuck them.
Cheers to that.
Oh, I will. They better watch their shit. Fucking tell me.
They're not getting the Astroglide this time.
I will fuck their fucking face.
Hey, just remember, reach down, grab Sam, and add.
Damn.
I'm not happy.
I would not want to to be that guy that's standing behind the counter.
You're gonna bang that guy so hard he's gonna be a wall card afterwards.
I'm gonna fuck your face, bro, right in front of all these people.
Do we need to send Fork up there to you?
That's what Chip
better tell your boss to close his fucking eyes, you shit biscuit. You're gonna eat it.
I just work here, sir.
I want to touch on what Noof said here real quick.
What do you say?
And Noof, you're not the only one, dude. I think the scalping thing.
Yes.
Don't get me fucking started on those guys.
I wish there was a way to stop that shit. But what I'm really hoping is, because there are people that live here in my city that are still trying to sell these things on Facebook and shit for like $1,200. I hope that PlayStation and Xbox comes out with a bunch of these consoles from nowhere, and they become really easy to get, and these assholes have to eat that cost.
Kind of
Yes,
like they do with the
been around
Nintendo.
that's
all these
been my
consoles.
hope since the first room I saw piled to the ceiling with PS5s and Xboxes.
Kind of like the mini
That's my hope.
Nintendos.
My hope has been that they just get fucking stuck to eat
Well,
the
I
cost
really
and have
hope
to
they do.
sell them for less than what you would get them off the shelf.
I know this sounds stupid because this is like bringing like the government into it, but wasn't really, at least from what I remember, weren't like the Supreme Court or whatever were trying to rule
Yeah,
on something to try to block
yeah.
the
Yeah,
It's a
the
piss poor
bots or
attempt.
whatever. I'm like, I don't.
It's
No. I'm just saying. I'm not like saying like they're gonna do it. Like, yes, I believe in my government.
I
But
was gonna say, did you forget how long they like to talk about shit like that?
well, no, I
Right,
just.
yeah.
But
They
I just
take
think it's
actions on
funny
the
that
wrong
they all of
things.
a sudden worry about it now when it could have already been addressed a long time ago.
Yeah.
It's just-
Right.
But like I said, you just have to remember the war on drugs.
That's because they caused the shit
Damn
show. So they're fucking just back.
Well,
to
it's not, and it's not just
ass
video
and-
games either, though. That's the case.
No, everything,
Everything.
electronics. Something people forget is that
Amazon's
like,
fixing to.
Apple gets like 56% of like TSMC's fab, their silicon. So there's like a half a dozen other companies that have to squish into that 40%.
Yep.
And AMD is a small little sliver, and they're providing chips to both Sony and Xbox. So
What's even funnier is when you get people like AMD and stuff
Gets
like,
even
we're going to
worse.
make another generation of graphics cards. Why? So, like,
Yeah.
or you're Nvidia and you re-release a fucking graphics card from last generation with
yes,
more RAM that
douchebag.
doesn't do anything but make mining
And
better.
then again,
what the
I have to
fuck
agree
is
with-
wrong with you?
I have to agree with
Yeah, I
Hank
agree
with
with
this.
them too.
The retailers have to create devices to prevent the practices, and really, why do they care? Because they're still selling them regardless.
No,
Yeah, all the
100%.
people
It
selling
doesn't
them are
matter.
getting their
they don't
money.
care.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who's buying them as long as they're selling them. They don't give a shit.
Well, it's kind of like the whole, they need to put it in the store. Guess what? If
Yes.
they don't have to ship it to their store, that's less money that they have to spend. And if they're shipping it to you directly from their warehouse, think about it. That's how much more money that they saved. And if it's
Yeah.
being sold, it's being sold. For them to
Yep.
put it on their shelf costs them money. So you got to remember all that. There's the freight, there's the employees, there's the
But is there
security.
that big of a difference?
Hey,
Because you think you're
look at the
shipping
Series
to a
S.
store in bulk. You would think it
Yeah.
would actually.
But it's still
Maybe
that
not.
gas. If they
I've
didn't
actually
spend the money
seen
on the
Switch
gas,
OLED a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
Like,
we can
it's
talk
the
about
worst.
how Xbox has finally sold a whole bunch of consoles now because a lot of them are in stores now. Wait a minute, what?
I've seen
So,
the
but
S
that's
Series
live
S.
Yeah, the
like,
S is
in front of me,
definitely-
but that's it.
But I mean, I've seen Costco's with all three.
Our GameStop got
technically all
one
four,
Series
if you look
X
at it.
for Black
PS5,
Fridays.
But also, you
wow.
got to remember,
the S's and OLEDs.
people
Wait,
are
you have
buying the Series S because they don't want it. Remember that. They're buying them.
Dude, I'm
Because they
telling you,
don't want
man,
it.
the narrative.
They're buying them
I
because
don't-
it's terrible. They don't want it. And they just have to buy it because it's the only thing in the store.
Well, just today,
Yeah, it doesn't make
I
any sense,
literally
man.
got a freaking migraine from listening. I was listening to one of our friends' podcasts, and the guy's talking about how paying $70 makes more sense because no game in Game Pass has ever made money. And it's like, wait a second, did you
Oh
not
my
hear
fuck.
Forza outsold
Did you say one of our friends,
one of the people we know?
or
Not-
can we just
I
say a
mean,
community
John's in it.
member?
one of that
Community
person's
member.
guests. Okay.
Okay,
One
that
of his
works.
guests, not right. So let's just leave it at that. But it was so nerve wracking. I'm like, this guy's flip flopping and switching and everything to his narrative because everything that they came back at him with their facts, he twisted around. Well, it's like, well, wait a second. Forza Horizon 5 outsold any Forza game. And this is the first one. Well, not the first one, but this is in Game Pass day and date. And it's outsold everyone previous.
I
You know
didn't
what I
buy
mean?
it.
And he kept on.
I bought it.
Right, but that's fine. But people are buying more games, whatever. But he kept on switching the narrative, and he kept on
Oh, yeah.
reversing it And if you like put the logic back to what he said, he literally reversed everything he said previously, because and it's like, why
Isn't
do
that how
people
it
keep
usually
doing
goes with
this?
them?
No shit.
Oh,
That's that, but that's like, why? You know,
Yeah, dude, I don't.
just
I
get
don't.
the
We'll never
console.
understand.
Have
Nobody
fun.
knows. Nobody
If
understands.
we
just
ever
annoyed.
pull some shit like that, shut us the fuck down.
Please,
Yeah, well,
like,
we'll
fuck
never
me.
understand that, dude.
like I
I'm
don't
just annoyed
understand.
because I just want a PS5 and it's like a
You'll
bitch
get
to
one.
find one.
You'll get one. We'll
Yeah,
figure it
it's
out.
just it's just weird, man, how people try to twist and turn, which we'll get into that here in a few minutes too. But speaking of Dr. Disrespect, since we've gave him a lot of
I said segue like 3 times
I
already.
mean,
yeah, but because I don't even all I've seen is photos of the dude. I don't watch streamers. Sorry, that's not my generation's thing.
Yeah, I don't watch streams either.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just
me
can't do
neither.
it.
I'm not into that.
I do. Whatever. I'll be that guy.
If I'm gonna
Bomber,
watch,
I do sometimes.
if I'm gonna watch a game, I'd rather play it myself. I'm sorry.
I'd
I
rather
barely
watch,
like watching podcasts, let alone watch somebody fucking play video games.
I'd rather
I'm
watch
a big
real-
fan of Game Pass Dad because he plays a lot of wonky, weird games I'll never play, but
I know one thing.
I'm there for the entertainment. Not
A
so
lot
much
of us
the
don't watch
gameplay.
streams that much, but we do watch reviews, and Cloud has one coming out for the Gunk tomorrow morning.
Yes.
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 Embargo liftage.
I don't like watching streamers. If I'm going to watch something like that, I'd rather watch real porn. Just saying.
There you go. I mean,
No,
yeah.
I
mean,
mean those
you know,
hot tub
If you're
streams.
being a
are
hot
I don't
tub,
understand
oh, whoopie-doo.
I don't understand why people watch porn anyways. It's like, just go fuck.
I mean, they
Why
can't.
would
do
you want to
anything-
watch?
Well, I mean, they're not going to do anything much different, are they? But anyway, back to the topic. Dr. Disrespect, the sad motherfucker he is, whoever the fuck he is, the guy with the weird mustache and sunglasses, opens a game studio. Yeah, who didn't see this coming? It's called Midnight Society, and he's using ex Call of Duty and Halo developers
to make
So-
Fortnite 2.
That's how you beat me to it. This is going to be another Fortnite type game.
PUBG
so-
too.
I was going to say PUBG.
Well,
That
it's
would
going to
make
be
sense,
first person.
actually.
That's
Well, he's big into PUBG and Call of Duty, I think.
his
Yeah.
biggest thing, because I did watch a streamer, which is Tim the Tap Man,
Battle.
which he also
Right, yeah.
he streams with Dr. Disrespect a lot, but he did go over all the current job applications you can apply for. And a lot of it is pretty funny, just the way that it's worded, just because you can tell it's Dr. Disrespect that's typing all this crap out. But it's a first-person multiplayer game that's focused on a lot of, I guess, audio is a big thing, because apparently he can't stand most audio in most games, so that's why he's like focusing on this particular thing. I don't know what else it's going to be other than a first-person multiplayer game, but
Without audio, a game's shit. It can
Yes,
it can
and that's-
fuck a game completely up.
no,
So,
absolutely, and that's why he can't stand Call of Duty stuff like that, because sound is atrocious.
You know,
And there you go, Leo. Vic says he watches porn for educational reasons.
see?
There you go.
See, you can learn. You can learn things, man.
What?
You know,
Yeah.
Dr.
I really like
Disrespect,
how that guy's fucking that girl right there. Wow.
Dr.
It's a good
Disrespect-
technique. Let me write this
How
one
the
down.
fuck
Let me
right
write
keep
it
Keep
down.
on trying, but it
bend
ain't
like
working.
that.
I can't get it down. That's because
I gotta
of
start
VGAs.
doing yoga.
Yeah,
They just
work
take-
out,
what
man.
the
Shit.
fuck?
So-
Everything's a lie.
So Dr. Disrespect, if he's looking for someone for sound, right? I got a guy that'll cover everything, even music. Michael Winslow,
Oh, that'd be awesome, wouldn't it?
right? And he
For all the
plays-
Family
people that
Matters?
don't understand, he's the guy that made the sound effects in Police Academy movies.
well, he
Yeah.
plays as
Oh,
Leonard
shit.
Jones.
And by sound,
Right.
I mean like actual
Yeah, it's
audio
with his
for-
throat.
like,
Yeah, he does
Yeah.
everything. He does guns.
he
does
he
fire
makes
trucks.
sounds. That's not what he
He makes
necessarily
music
but
with
that's-
his
Yeah,
voice.
did you see the video of him doing Led Zeppelin?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
It was
Dude,
very-
that
was
shit is
awesome.
crazy as hell.
it was very good.
Every time I hear Winslow's, I think of Family Matters.
Yeah,
That's
same.
where I
Yeah,
first,
that's
that's
what
where
I
my
know.
head
First
first
thing I
went. I was like,
Howdy ho, Winslow's.
I was like,
Oh,
oh
man,
man,
I
And
missed
these
that
Wilmies
show.
on my page.
Did
Then
I
you just
hear
hear
that?
The dad like, get out.
Yeah, the dude is like Splinter
He's-
said, he's amazing. He's beyond amazing, dude. Some of the shit
Oh,
this
yeah.
man can do is just unbelievable.
he was
And
like,
you don't see him too much anymore.
You know, it's funny.
He's-
Is
he
he's-
does the same shit a beatboxer does, but he doesn't beatbox. Like he doesn't have to. I don't know. He
doesn't do
oh,
it.
he
does.
beatboxes, he does it all. Man.
He does like real world sounds. Like it's fucking nuts.
He's done He's done a comedy.
He'd be so fun to
He's
interview.
been going
Holy
out there
fuck.
trying to become relevant again, because apparently everybody's forgotten who he was.
That's
And
ridiculous.
he does a stand up and he talks about his life and how he became who he is, right? And he's talking about being a kid and making sounds and keeping himself occupied. And he does airplanes flying overhead. People actually like, hitting the dirt and
Duck.
everything. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you got to think his biggest ever was Police Academy. When do you ever see that on TV? Never.
Well,
so
unfortunately,
nobody.
Quite a lot, actually.
Yeah.
I never see it on any TV, which I don't have TV, so maybe that's probably my point.
The
So-
originals, all
You're
I've ever
horrible at
seen.
arguments, Bomber.
Well, I'm just saying.
Actually, I'm
we
not
got
You
gonna
ever
a
see
lot
it on
of people-
TV? I don't own a TV.
Well, no, what I'm saying is it's like not on a lot of streaming options. Like
It's all over
it's
HBO
not on
Max.
Netflix. It's not on
Not wrong.
what I don't even know if it's on Hulu right now. Like I'm just saying,
It's on
like,
HBO Max. It's on.
Is it on
it's on
HBO
HBO
Max?
It's on DVD.
I'll be right back, fellas.
It's on
Sorry.
Blu-ray.
All right.
Thanks for the warning.
All right.
Yeah, because my wife and I just watched Police Academy 1, 2, and 3 a couple
It's-
weekends ago.
It's still on VHS.
I don't have a.
What?
I've not owned a VCR in like 15 fucking years.
I don't have a VCR, but I have a Beta Max.
What
so
the hell's a
maybe
VCR?
somewhere
I think
in
the
a
first
box.
one or two
Is
are
that a
on
new
Betamax.
game?
Yes.
It should be.
But
It's not massive.
Please rewind. That's the.
in
Yeah,
other
we did.
news, we've actually talked about this last year.
We did.
I don't want to say this as like we're throwing shade at anybody.
Let's do it.
But we're multiple. We play on everything here. But we all know there's some really die-hard gamers from different. Okay, the PlayStation Nation people. Okay, they only play PlayStation.
Yeah.
They took the crown for the 7th straight year of watching the most Pornhub.
Absolutely.
Even though the PS5 does not have a dedicated web browser. How
Good job,
the-
guys.
that off?
It's there though. You just have to know how to find it.
It is
Use
there
that
because if you look,
Warship game to get the browser to work on it. Or
Yep.
some shit.
if you actually look in your settings on your PS5, which I've got one, Bomber's got one. If you look in your
Just
settings,
run it.
there is settings in there for a web browser.
Yeah, there. You got to realize that these people with PS5s that are using them now had to go research how to get the browser to watch their porn.
No shit.
That makes it that much like they knocked
That
it up
takes
a
it
level.
whole
Like
level,
That's
dude.
what. Just use your phone. Like. It's all-
can't watch it on
But
your
yeah.
sweet big screen TV
You
that
can.
way, Bomber.
I have-
Oh,
I
you
have-
can cast
you have
it
a-
maybe. I don't.
Yeah, you have a
fucking
thing.
know,
It's
but-
called where's it at?
Cast
For
it?
the
Was this
7th
Harry
straight
Potter?
year.
Share with nearby device, and then it plays in the room your fucking girlfriend's hanging out. And
Oh, I'm
come
gonna
on.
cast it all over the
Smart
TV.
enough, you made your TVs,
All of a
man.
sudden, every TV in your house is playing fucking. Yeah, nobody wants that.
Oh,
So
why'd you bring the
PlayStation
donkey?
5.
You know why I brought the donkey.
is that
Lame.
my package?
Thanks for the $2 chat, dude. Wait, but I thought they all had PCs. Hey, they may have too.
I
But
mean,
it's like Jiggery just said too. I mean, they've got double the install base, so
I mean, most
PC
people-
costs
maybe
more,
that's
so you
how-
don't want viruses on your PC.
yeah,
but
you don't want viruses on the PC. So
I mean,
That can
technically, you
infect
have
your
a
whole
PC in your
fucking
fucking
house.
pocket. I
No,
mean,
I
the
mean, they
phone's
definitely take
basically
their porn
PC now.
serious.
yeah, I mean,
Pretty
did
much.
anybody not notice the
It's
trend a
cost
few
less,
years
though.
ago when smartphones became a thing? The screens were tiny. When
Yep.
we realized you could play porn on the fuckers, look how
They
big these
got
things
bigger.
got.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
they
Absolutely.
did a couple
is all
transitions
screen.
from big to small to big to small.
and
big.
now you have
Yeah.
ones that can
fold.
they're
Just
small
describing
and then fold
porn
bigger.
Yeah, they fold
Big
so
to
you can
small,
look both
big to
sides of the
double,
screen.
double the porn.
Here's your
In and out,
normal
in
phone,
and
and
out.
here's ultra epic widescreen for porn.
Exactly.
That's how it is. Yeah.
The fuck is called
But-
booty?
There's probably a movie.
Oh,
about it.
porn,
I'm
duh.
pretty sure that
PlayStation
is-
5 exclusive.
Names.
But I just
Well, I
think
mean,
it's
they
funny,
do
man,
have
that
the
somebody
rights
actually
to
tracks
Call of
this.
Duty, so can't wait
Yeah,
for that new
somebody actually-
Warzone map.
Somebody actually monitors this shit. That's the funny part about it.
I know.
be
Like,
like-
Oh, yeah.
who's counting?
Well, I
on
mean,
it?
if you think about it, anything is connected to the internet will have a data trail Like,
Yeah.
But independent studies have to still have to look at it though. Like that's
well,
what I
yes.
that's
It's
what's funny. Like
I can just
who's
imagine a
doing it?
bunch
Somebody's
of
like,
independent studies going, "What the fuck is wrong with this guy?"
I wonder which console watches the most porn.
Or
Well,
what is
this
wrong with them?
It's the same as
Well,
like
there
the
you go,
ones that
off
have
to
to
the
go
races.
state by state to
Well,
see
you don't
who
think-
watches what on YouPorn or whatever.
Yeah, but you
And
don't
in
think
Alabama, it's
Pornhub-
stepbrother porn.
Actually, it's not. It's actually
It's brother porn.
but it's isn't it Pornhub that's putting it out there, saying who's
I don't
watching
know.
their
Yeah.
stuff?
Actually,
Because
it would make sense that they were the ones
they would be
that
the ones to do it.
dug
Think about
into
it.
the
They know
analytics. Yeah.
they know who's
The
watching from
anal,
where.
anal,
The
right?
Analytics.
Yeah.
Shit.
I just realized the next Warzone update is going to be like the old Saints rows with big dildos running around smacking people.
Actually, I kinda hope they don't. That would be hilarious.
They also just hacked the newest version of what was it 9.0 on PS4. So they got the newest hack on there to unlock it. So I'm sure there'll be that much more going on.
Well,
Oh, that's
that'll
too
come
funny.
in handy with the next topic, actually. Stalker 2 is getting, here's that word again, NFTs, including one that lets you
He
become
said the word.
in-game-
Ah!
an in-game metahuman.
Yeah, you could be an NPC.
Ooh,
I'll show you.
Nike just bought some company that's all meta, so you can get your meta Nikes.
Yeah, no, yeah, they bought a fucking fake virtual reality, whatever, a fucking fake ass shoe company that designed a digital shoe for absurd amount of money. Like, what
'cause
the
they-
fuck is wrong with
You think-
humanity
Anybody- you
right
think that-
now?
You
Does
think that they
anybody
would
see
have
this going like
No.
that movie, Ready Player One, anytime soon?
Yeah, I remember that one. It was pretty good.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
kind
I
of
like the Goro part. That made me laugh my ass off.
How do we
I
not?
And
like
everybody's
that
gonna
one.
everybody's gonna like live in their
Be in their
house
room.
on
Yep.
a headset.
And
How
then
do we
running
not
on
know
a-
that we're beyond Ready Player One and we're already at Matrix? Just saying,
We've been at Matrix. We just
Right?
didn't know it.
right?
But the funny part is, this
Somebody
morning,
answer your fucking phone.
I'm fucking
This
trying,
morning-
okay?
This morning,
Why
Why
the hell are
does that
you
always
using a
interrupt you?
1999 Nokia?
Apparently,
That's
it's
actually an
emergency.
iPhone.
But this
Oh,
morning
I
when
don't
this
know.
was announced,
Ringtone.
it got a lot of hate
Right
uh,
away.
But then, Stalker came out and reposted saying they're not a blockchain game, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But
Bullshit. Oh,
I
excuse
mean,
me.
I
Cold.
mean, I guess somebody's into this. I don't really care for it. I don't need to be a metahuman.
Yeah.
Being a real human sucks bad enough. I don't want to do it in the meta.
I bet all the diehard Stalker fans were like, "What the fuck is a metahuman doing in that game?"
100%.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Because that
Again,
game is hard as fuck.
like this one is not like this game again isn't going to be dramatically affected like
No.
negatively for the gamer, for the player anyway. I don't think, because I mean, yeah, okay, somebody paid $20,000 to have an NPC in there. Okay, whatever. Or
But they
whatever
could
they
turn around and sell it for 50.
but they can sell it.
Like,
Yes, exactly. I mean, it's
It's
basically
so-
that whole concept again. So it's like
weird.
somebody will make money on it, and it's not us. But it's just a weird situation that they would throw that out there for this game when already Ubisoft is getting shit on for it, and you're announcing it for your single player game. Pretty stupid, but it is what it is. I mean, I may still try to check out the game. I guess it depends on what if they're telling the whole truth about this.
I'm gonna
NFT
play the
thing.
game regardless.
Like, I want to because it looks amazing. So hopefully they don't add a whole bunch of other shit that causes some other divide, but we'll see.
I thought you didn't like Dark Soul type games.
It's not a Dark Soul at all game.
It's a punishing game.
I
I don't
mean,
know if
it's
Stalker 2
punishing,
is going to
but-
be the same, but the first ones, whoo!
Oh, I'm sure, I'm sure they'll make it. They'll bring it.
I'm
down
sure it's going
some.
to be pretty tough, but I mean,
Yeah.
I just don't like the reason why I don't like Souls games is just the weight. It's clunky. It's not smooth at all. It's just very, and then also you just get like slapped one time even though you moved out of the way. Like, it's just not good collision mechanics, all that good stuff. Like, this one looks good. It looks like it's going to have a great story. Like, I feel like it'll be real fun. I just
Well, I mean, it'll be in Game Pass, so you got nothing to lose.
No, exactly. That's also the reason why. Yep.
So, yeah, you got nothing to lose on it either way. So, but I intend to play it.
Did you guys see?
This is what she said.
Game Pass is getting NFT. I'm kidding.
I would not be shocked. I really wouldn't.
Someone's going to take that and run with it now. Did you hear?
More than likely.
You know what? To be completely honest, they'll dip their toes in the water somewhere. Their studios will do it. So,
like I said, if there's already one game company doing it, we have a publisher doing it. They're everybody's looking into it. They just have to figure out.
How are we back on NFTs already? Jesus
because
Christ!
There were so many people talking about them today. This will be the last you hear of it from me for a while, until somebody makes one of me.
Buy the rare Wilmy NFT.
No.
Yeah, I'll sell it.
Yep, it'll be that too. That'll be the one.
Yep, might as well, right?
Then Wilmy will have to.
Wilmy
will have to pay the guy that bought the NFT of him saying no every time he uses his no.
And then we'll make one. We'll make one of this.
What the fuck?
On average, every 7 days, someone finds gaming happiness with FNP.
I'm here to play games, and that's why I choose to game beyond the box.
Yep, we're gonna have one made of gas doing that.
Dude, when he sticks his tongue out is my favorite part of that whole video. Like, what the fuck?
I know gas ain't right.
That was
funny.
just for ladies.
Yep, that's just because ladies in the chat.
Oh, she gone. I just watched it. Went from 269 to 268.
Oh no, she's here. See?
Nope, she's here. Oh fuck!
So,
actually, holy shit! A lot of people aren't too fond of that.
Hilarious.
I love that. My favorite part is seeing which way the number goes on live views. And either it goes one way or the other every time you play that.
Oh yeah,
it's very.
Now let's get on to the VGAs.
Hey, there was Game Awards.
More acronyms. It's okay, Husk. Take a breath.
It's hilarious.
Breathe in.
Oh, breathing.
All right, we got to my Keely. Let's go.
Yeah, that's it. All right, the VGAs. So we'll start at the bottom with Dread. Dread, tell everybody what you saw that you were interested in. I'm going to go take a Husk.
Okay. Well, you go take that Husk. I'm
going to go take a Husk. Luckily, my bathroom's not 3 blocks over at a 7-Eleven. Mine's just right down the hallway.
Obviously, you can't go away without saying Hellblade. I mean, it's one of those things. I wrote down everything before and threw the paper away. But there was a few of them. I don't know what else was out there. I can't remember. I mean, if you look at it, everything was good. It wasn't all that bad. But the most memorable one was Hellblade.
Drugs are bad.
Yeah. I mean, well, part of it was just too damn long. You got the pre-show that they didn't tell you was a pre-show, which most of us, most of us knew about the pre-show. And then you get to the last hour of the actual show was like, is this going to be over with soon? Like, how much longer is this going to be?
Wow, someone asked me to play Halo.
Oh.
Yeah. You got fans.
Interesting.
But no, that's overall.
We lost him.
It wasn't a bad show. I liked it. It could have been better. It could have had
less ads.
Yes, less ads, but that's part of the business, unfortunately.
It is.
I got lucky with my viewing. I got to fast forward through it because I had to watch it the next day because my ass was asleep.
Yeah, I mean, there's people that were doing that. They'd pause it for a certain amount of time and then play catch up and pass. I'm going to say it again. Those 2 Twitch streamers, I have no idea who they were. I don't know. I mean, if I was fans of them, maybe it would be a different story, but they literally slowed down the whole pacing of
You're just too old to get it, man. Just too old.
Threw it off. Yeah, exactly. Get off my lawn. It
Don't
just
forget to use the hose.
it just threw off the flow, you know. And it was like, okay, what do we care about these two for? All they're doing is promoting themselves. I mean, we could do that too. We can go on someone's podcast, be like, "Hey, yo, check me out over here," and then leave.
You
And
do
then
that
come
every
back here.
time.
Well, you
I
got to
do.
think Verizon paid for that, so he's gonna let that happen because Verizon paid for it. So
Right, but you see what I'm saying is it's like they could have probably done a little bit better with it.
no, because it's Verizon paid for it. That's what I'm saying. Like Verizon said, we're gonna do this. We're gonna pay you this X of money, but we want 15 showings of our people talking, promoting Verizon 5G, and that's
And they could have
exactly
done
what
a
happened.
better way of promoting it than
Damn, I
Well,
can't even
out
remember
of
any of the games they
the
showed.
atmosphere. But that's what I'm saying, right? They brought you out of the atmosphere of what the show was into something different, saying, "Oh yeah, we're in the show," but
Well, of
there's
course,
somewhere else that looks nothing like the show.
No, absolutely.
You know,
Again, it's just a weird. It is weird.
Oh, they
100%
showed Tiny
ridiculous.
Tina's Wonderlands. That made me happy.
I was say,
There's a-
Leo,
Yeah.
what'd
Leo.
you think, sir?
yeah.
I remember Tiny
sleepy
Tina's
weirdo.
Wonderlands. That's about it. I was like, ooh, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. I even put it in the group
mean,
text.
I know you
was
did.
like-
I know.
Don't
That's
get me
the
wrong.
first thing you said.
There was a Star Wars one in there too, Eclipse. That was a cool
Oh
one.
yeah, they're like, it's a narrative adventure. I'm like, fuck that.
Fuck
Yeah,
this
you know,
shit. I'm
I don't
out.
know. I mean, how many times have I said I will play Super Star Wars again? Just bring it back.
Wasn't it from Telltale too?
Yes, it's from
Yeah,
Telltale.
fuck them guys.
Yeah.
So-
They ruined the
Yeah.
Borderlands franchise, the bastards. Making
I
me move a
tried.
goddamn box while trying to communicate my emotions to some dumbass. Yeah.
Sounds like a good time.
You, Husk?
Huh? What?
What about you?
Yeah, I was only able to catch the very beginning, which I was happy as fuck to have seen live. Hellblade.
Yeah, when I first saw
then-
that, I was like, I bet Husk loved the beginning of that show.
Yeah, dude, I had jeans on and was still pitching a tent, so I was happy as fuck after that happened. I didn't get to watch the rest of it live, so I benefited from that by watching highlights.
Why is
Which,
there a hole
like-
in your jeans?
Yeah,
Hell-
what the fuck are you doing? I don't know.
I
Wasn't
forgot about
me.
Suicide Squad was shown there
Now,
too.
there's a
That
lot of
was
things
too,
that happened.
but-
So,
I tried to rewatch it, like the live stream on demand.
Hey,
the
back.
next day. No,
Or Bach,
wasn't
or however that-
happening. I couldn't
Is
do it. There are too many ads. Too much. There was way too much.
Right?
It was a roller coaster. The flow was. It was fucking horrific. It was too long. In terms of time and low spots, like
yeah.
they came out swinging like this big old dick around for like 20 minutes and then it just died. In my
Oh,
mind,
and I remember.
that's just.
Oh, what about?
Go ahead, Leo.
Oh, I
What?
just remembered the Elden Ring thing with the pot dude.
Yeah,
Dude,
that was one
hey,
of those.
I was
Pot
like,
friend-
why? Why would
look,
you show a
pot
trailer
friend-
for it?
Hot
It's
Friend
coming
was
out
cool.
soon.
That was funny.
I want that pot guy.
He should
I
have.
put him out in my yard.
Friend. Like he kept saying, "Hey, pot friend." I'm like, dude, you realize
That guy has a name. Thank you very much.
He's Canadian. What do you want?
The
No,
only
not
two
that guy,
things
the pot.
That's what I'm saying.
I remember from the
Right?
show,
He's
even
Japanese,
just
thank you.
watching the highlights, is minus
You got it.
Suicide Squad.
Yeah, put your lips in there.
It was literally Hellblade 2,
Yeah,
which
one more.
blew my fucking mind. I told you, Bomber.
With its 360 graphics. I saw those.
Yes. Yep. The 360 graphics, non-gameplay,
I was like,
Um,
what 360 were you
and
playing? on?
Alan
Jesus.
Wake 2 announcement. That made me so goddamn happy.
Even though Alan looked like he was freaking Jake
Yes,
Gyllenhaal. I was
Gyllenhaal.
like,
Yeah.
well, however you say his
Yeah.
name. I was like,
Yeah.
this is weird. But then the best part, which
Oh.
is, even though it's not for me, like you said, it's for Alan Wake. The first one was an action game, and this is going to be a survival
Yeah.
horror. I think that's
Someone
crazy.
gave us money.
It's going to be more horror.
Oh yeah,
Like
Flame.
the first one gave you jumps, but it was about it. It was tense. It wasn't horror. I don't know how to.
I can't click it up to show you. Only when we can do that. But Flame, but it's a $2 Super chat says,
That's
"My
what it's
pot
called.
friend."
I couldn't remember.
I was thinking something different. Oh, absolutely. We all were when he kept saying "my pot friend" over and over. So yeah, he was. I think he was insinuating it.
That was his supplier.
Yeah, that's probably was his supplier.
He keeps it in his head. But which head?
And I'm also
the Suicide Squad looked fucking crazy.
No, it looked good. It looked good.
Like
it looked real good.
Like there's a lot more to that game than I actually thought there was.
And I love the fact that there was a
Twilight
flash.
Zone when everyone but the comic nerd is saying Suicide Squad looks good.
That's true.
Well, the gameplay is fucking.
The
It just
gameplay
looked
good.
like it's all over the fucking place. Like
I'm not saying it's like
just-
the best in the world, but it's definitely going to be better than Avengers.
it looked fun as fuck, and it better be better than Avengers. I mean, surely.
I mean, you ain't got to do much to be better.
No,
than
you
Avengers,
don't.
But yeah.
Oh wait, fuck! Was the Monolith was doing a game?
Yes,
Wonder Woman.
Monolith is doing
Wonder Woman
yes.
announcement.
Which
was cool.
It was just an
I
announcement.
don't know yet. I mean, of course, just
So it's
showed
probably
her
gonna be
chest.
like Shadows of Mordor, but with Wonder Woman.
Yeah, if they can use what is it, the Nemesis system?
Yeah.
It did, Frizzle. It looked like Sunset Overdrive a lot.
It kind of did.
Suicide Squad, kinda. How was it? Kinda. It,
It
looked
did,
a
but
lot
there
like
was-
it.
Yeah.
There was a
They were like-
lot more action. The graphics were, I don't know. It looked better,
Someone's
but
gonna
yes,
play
it was
Sunset
similar.
Overdrive.
I've played Sunset.
Please, sir,
Overdrive.
return your Xbox card.
But Evil
Now,
West,
I played it. It's
I'm
not.
talking like a Twitter person.
now Evil West looked real good.
All right, fuck this,
Ooh,
Leo. Let's
that
go. Let's go start a space right now. Me and
Okay.
you.
Evil
I'm
West.
joking. Please don't do that to me.
No, we got
And
Fucking hate that
Flame.
shit.
Thank you for $2 super chat. My pot friend, I was thinking something different. Dude, I was too, to be honest. I was
Yeah.
totally
Yeah,
thinking
it
of
was.
something else when he's talking about his pot friend coming out on stage.
I'm still
Quick.
thinking that the atmosphere of the show was off too. And
It worked up until a certain point, and then it just kind of was
But it-
way off. But the music, though, hey, I will give
Oh.
it this. I kept talking shit about Sting, and that freaking song was incredible.
Really?
What?
I didn't even see.
I
it.
did. I love that song.
okay,
That song was
you've
freaking
been
good.
talking to your pot friend a little too much.
No, I actually enjoyed that song a freaking
What
lot.
song?
Really?
Well,
The
wait,
musicality of
wait,
it
wait,
was
wait,
really
wait. He likes Nickelback. So
Oh,
that
there you go.
It was way better than anything Nickelback has came out with. But no, like it was really good. I just loved the sound of it, the words. It was actually, he sang pretty decent. I mean, for as old
I'm
as he
gonna
is,
have
it
to
did look
actually go
really-
listen
I thought it
to
was
it
really. I personally
just
thought it
to
was really
see.
good.
Save yourself.
I thought pretty much most of all the music that was shown, which was a lot, was actually not half bad. Like I actually enjoyed most of all the music that actually they showed, which I'm a band geek at heart, so I can't help it. But I honestly was shitting on Sting for the longest. I said it last week when I was like, "Oh, great, Sting's going to be on there. Ain't nobody going to recognize him." But
Grandpa
but
Sting.
supposedly the song is for League of Legends, the TV show that'll be airing whenever. I don't understand why
It's
there's a
already
show.
airing.
Oh, is it? Okay, so see how much I know
Arcade.
about it. So it sucks. So
yeah, go on Twitter now and make fun of Bomber.
Yes.
go ahead, baby. I
Dear
don't care.
Twitter,
I'll
Bomber's
say it.
an
I'll
What?
keep on saying it. The
His
song
beard
that
will absorb all of it.
Sting song
Anyways.
was great.
I'm sorry.
Loved
I
it.
actually like some of Imagine Dragons music. I couldn't stand what
Oh,
they played.
well,
the
that.
he's
Imagine
blocked
Dragons
now.
wasn't all that great. I will say
They
that
played
was-
live and shit the bed. That's disappointing. 'cause I actually,
Well,
I
he
don't-
actually-
I don't
he-
even know who they were.
he actually sang pretty good, which
No,
is
I just
which
didn't
is
like the
actually
song.
impressive because the last time he sang live, it was a crap show.
I have no idea. who they
Drizzle
are.
knows.
But anyway,
You want me to tell you what I thought of the music? I couldn't tell you because I fast forwarded through all of it.
I know you
but
did.
were the VGAs good last year? Like I don't even remember.
The V-
what,
They were
It
good
was
last
awkward.
year.
What do
It
you
was
mean
okay.
were
I
they
thought it was
good
more
last
awkward.
year?
I
Until
think
they announced Tiny Tina Wonderlands, motherfucker.
this year, I think, was a better overall show.
Yeah.
Personally,
I'll give you
was
that.
way better.
yeah.
It had
Sorry
way
about
better,
that, fellas.
Had way better games.
You're good.
Who the
had-
fuck is that? How did he get in here?
I just think it's odd
What the
that
fuck is he holding?
we can go shopping, we can go to get on a bus and travel, but we can't get fans to get inside. That's kind of when they had the applause, people were just sitting there. And I know they're developers and all that, but it's like you think that there would be a little bit more excitement, you know?
Well,
and
you had fans there. They're just not back. Yeah,
no,
because there's a lot of people that were fans that got to go.
They were press.
No, there's multiple people that were on Twitter saying that they got tickets to go, and they weren't press.
I saw a couple people that I follow on Twitter. That
Hell, I was there. I mean, what?
Yeah, it was open. You could buy tickets.
Show the Tiny Tina again.
Okay, that's not what I heard, but okay.
I bet you're excited for that one, huh, Tiny Tina?
Oh,
How'd you guess?
How'd you guess?
I need the crowd going, "Where's Borderlands 4, asshole?"
Nah, nobody did that besides you.
Honestly, I was hoping it was going to get canceled, but you know. I was like, oh man, it's actually coming out. Oh shit.
Yeah, I won't be picking that one up.
Everyone has their own opinions.
But
yeah, of course, everybody talked about Lady D.
Oh wait, I have to talk like a Twitter person. Fuck you, Dark. You son of a bitch. You don't know good. Isn't that how it goes?
Good.
Get good. Get good.
The guy on piano knows what he's doing.
Well, that was good. But why do we care?
What? Oh,
I'm watching the Sting thing.
Oh, yeah, it was really good.
Why?
I don't care what it says.
I don't know.
So,
I just want to see what Bomber's
instead of
talking
being
about.
on the panel, you're watching some fucking Sting concert. What the fuck, man? Get with it.
Yeah,
Doesn't
no
look
shit.
near as rough as I thought he would. I'm just
No,
gonna say that.
I mean, he just stood there.
It's called Botox, Husk. That's why his face doesn't fucking move, dude.
It's called money.
Yeah, it's called Botox. Probably 10 pounds worth of it. But anyway.
Oh, I know who you're talking about now.
Am I the only person that was excited about Texas Chainsaw Massacre and didn't realize who's making it and then got unexcited?
We talked about this.
Yeah, I think everybody
Yes.
was like, yes, and went, oh.
I was so happy to see. I was so happy to see Texas Chainsaw Massacre in video game form.
Yep.
Dude, as soon as I saw the house, I was like,
I knew exactly what it was. And then, you
who
find
made it,
out
and you're
that
like,
the guys
son.
behind frickin' Friday the
Jason,
13th is there.
and the guys behind Crackdown 3. It's like, what the fuck?
Yes, exactly. Like, you don't want any of that.
I'm not gonna lie, I won't buy it anyway.
Then you will. Just so you can shit on it. That's what you're gonna do. Like this.
Well,
Or
I mean,
it may
who
be
knows?
great. Maybe it'll be great.
Maybe we'll get lucky because Illphonic's not involved.
That's true. I
still don't understand how Illphonic is allowed to even touch video games anymore.
I don't know.
They
I
helped
get a green
ruin.
light.
They helped ruin Friday the 13th. Then what was that one? The
Predator.
zombie game that came out?
Yeah,
No, before Predator. They had that terrible zombie game that came out, which is one of the very few games I've ever asked for a refund on. And then, Predator. How Illphonic is still in the games industry is beyond me.
It's terrible.
Yeah, when I was talking to Wilmy about it, I sent him a picture of Sackboy, and I was like, picture a leather mask and a chainsaw.
Ooh, I will say, I will probably end up owning Paramount Plus at least for the Halo show.
Yes.
Good God, that looked good.
I forgot that part.
You should have got in on Paramount when I told you about it at the first
I
year.
know.
I bought it a whole year for like $28, dude.
I know, like I probably should have, but like I didn't think of anything that was coming on Paramount that I would care about until now. Halo.
I got a grandson. He watches SpongeBob.
Yeah. See,
Okay.
none of my kids watch SpongeBob.
So
Dude,
it was
It looks.
to clarify.
It gave me goosebumps, yo. It did.
To clarify,
Yeah.
it was invite-only events. Public tickets will not be sold.
Oh, here we go.
Oh God.
Jesus, Dredge.
Oh, so
Yeah.
I watched
Yeah,
the
that's what I've been
Sting
doing. I've been
thing.
researching
The
to make sure I was right.
violinist stole the show.
Oh,
The
he
instruments were good. Sting
The third
sounded
seat
like
from
he
the back,
belongs in a nursing home.
From
I'm
the
just
from
gonna
the
say that.
orchestra, middle, third seat in the third seat back.
Thursday.
Are we supposed to be looking up and watching Gaming Awards shows while we're
Yeah,
on the
I'm-
panel? I'm just
I'm
wondering.
definitely-
No, I had to see what
I
the
didn't get
bomber
that
was
memo.
talking about.
I don't care.
Dark is over there being mute.
I'll still,
Bomber
I'll still
said it
stand
was
on-
good. I can't.
I
I
was
can't
good.
say
I don't
Sting
care.
was good. The
on
orchestra
my-
and the shit behind him. That was
Music
good.
was great.
The music was great. Sting was not.
Here's the catch.
I will say that.
I don't watch video game awards for music though. That's my only issue.
I mean, that's true,
Good point.
but it was there.
I
so
just-
I had no
I
choice.
don't-
My
Okay.
favorite performance they ever did was with the guy that does the Doom soundtracks.
Yeah.
I
Which they
can't remember his name.
Did they ever show off that? What is that called?
Sonic 2 looked good.
What, you talking about Breath of the Wild Part 3?
No, the movie.
Oh, I thought you were
The
talking
Sonic
about
sequel.
the game. Well, there's Sonic Frontier, which is Breath of the Wild Part 3.
Yeah,
but
pretty
Sonic,
much.
Yeah,
But no,
everything's
the
Breath of
movie.
Wild now. Or
No,
I
the movie-
enjoyed the
the movie
first
was-
Sonic movie. I actually
No, the
enjoyed
movie
it.
Yeah,
looks
that was
freaking
good.
bomb.
And the
Absolutely.
new one
And
looks-
then Idris is freaking Knuckles. Come on, absolutely. Let's go.
Yes.
I've never
Let's
watched.
go.
I never watched the first one, but actually,
You need to.
that made me want
It's
to watch
worth
the
a
first
watch.
one.
You need to watch it first. It's well
It's-
worth it. It's good.
Well, I like Jim Carrey because
He's amazing. He
He's-
is.
Yeah.
He is at
phenomenal.
the top of like my dream interview list.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Jim Carrey.
Yeah,
I'm not even
there's
joking.
nothing
I have a
that-
list. Yeah.
that he can't do.
100%.
And
I
plus,
agree.
I still go back and watch In Living Color when he first got his start.
Yes.
So back when he was James Carey,
Fire Marshal.
Fire Marshal Bill.
Dude, his
Yes.
improv is like
Insane.
There's nobody
it's
like him.
untouchable. Like
Oh,
that's
yeah.
it.
But
That's
as
why I
everybody
probably
keeps
watch
saying
the
in the
movie.
chat, yes, Lady D, we understand. Yes, the really tall chick that was the head vampire or whatever she was in Resident Evil. Yes, her acceptance speech was great for everybody that keeps on commenting on it.
Yeah, I didn't see that part.
With
I
you
just
guys talking
watched
about
the
Jim
game.
Carrey, I actually learned today that he was originally supposed to be Elf in Elf.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
Yes.
He was.
Yep.
Which would have been a lot different.
Oh
movie,
my
but-
god.
Yeah.
Could you
Oh.
imagine how off the fucking wall it would have ended up being?
The funny
There's
part
no
you
way
mentioned
it
It
that,
would have been
that's
better.
That's what my
Probably.
wife's watching.
Oh really? Elf?
I like
Yeah.
that movie. I think it's hilarious.
It's a good
but
movie.
I never
personally
seen it.
don't care for it.
with
All
Jim
right.
Carrey in there,
For-
who knows
For
where
all
it would have went.
you wizards and hacks out there that know how to do all this, get Jim Carrey from the Riddler and put him in Elf, and let's see what happens.
Oh fuck.
Would be amazing.
Dude.
I mean, he was the best thing in that movie.
It
Yeah,
was
that's
a Riddler
true.
movie. It wasn't even a Batman movie.
Yeah.
I know.
I'll keep my mouth shut.
He
Yeah.
was a better Riddler than anything that was in that movie.
That
Though.
wasn't
I
the
had no
goddamn
idea.
Riddler.
Huh?
That was the Riddler from the TV show from
No,
'66.
yes.
Yes,
But I'm
but
saying what
still,
I'm saying
he
is
stole
he
the
was
show.
better
It wasn't
character
a
to
Batman
100.
movie.
in the whole movie. 'Cause
That
the
wasn't
rest
the
of them suck.
Riddler.
Well, the rest of them suck.
Distracted said, "Imagine a GBTV Christmas film.
Holy Jesus!
Mhm,
It would just be
mhm.
us locking Fork in a closet, and Husk could be passed out drunk,
And they'll pan to my camera, and there's like no Christmas decorations
Fork's
whatsoever.
yelling, "There's no
and
glory hole."
Leo's face would be all blurry."
So what you're saying is
Sitting in
National
a corner by
Lampoon.
I
himself.
better get the cool voice too, like they do in those FBI shows.
We would actually put Fork in a dumpster and be like throwing things at him, playing beer pong, but with Fork in a dumpster.
See, here we go. National
That actually
Lampoon's
sounds like-
a GP.
We can make that a drinking game
Christmas.
big time.
There
There
we
you
go.
go.
That would be interesting. Yeah.
Well, we got next week to figure it out.
Hmm.
Next week.
Wait.
Wilmy Griswold.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Wilmy Wald. That would be interesting.
I don't want to know who Cousin Eddie is.
Yo,
I know the perfect person.
Fuck no.
He's not on the panel though, but I do know the perfect person. He reminds me of him so much. So much.
He could be a cameo.
Oh, he'd love that. But
Cloud can
yeah,
play the moose.
there were a few good games. What's everybody think about Forspoken?
I am now only because of the new gameplay stuff that they showed, and then they took off their main channel, but everybody else still had it. I'm a little
The
leery right now, but
story
I was
looks
excited
solid.
beforehand. Story looks solid. The portion that they have already shown, where like her conversation with her little wrist thing that talks to her, I think that's great. Like that portion is great, but like
I swear
what
that
I
wrist
was
thing
afraid-
sounds like Vision.
Forspoken. We talk
Like
about
what-
Forspoken.
Oh fuck, he's alive.
Like what I was afraid
Hey.
of, like the only thing that I
I
was
got
afraid of
feelings to deal
from
with,
the
okay?
get go was just how open everything was, but there was nothing in the world when
Yeah.
you're flying around
that's
so
awesome.
fast. But again,
It
we've
seemed
only
kind of
seen
empty.
we've only seen one area, so maybe we'll get
Very
more.
empty.
Well, is it Square Enix behind this game?
Yes, it's their
Remember
game.
what other game they were behind? Outriders.
Well, they didn't make Outriders, so there's a
You
difference.
forgot about
Square
that
Enix
new one
made
they got coming out too.
Wait.
What's it called? The
But
one
they
with
that's
that
the
looks
thing.
like Dragon's Dogma.
Their games have always kind of been somewhat empty when it came to like their
Yeah.
open world. Like even like Final Fantasies always been.
I'm not a fan of
kinda,
Square Enix, to be
like-
honest. I'm really not.
Near
That's
Automata
just,
wasn't empty.
Well, that was
Yeah.
Platinum
Square.
Games, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say
No, that was
Platinum.
Platinum.
Yeah, but it's published by Square.
Just
So
the
Yeah,
difference
but
between
I'm
being made
talking
and
about
published.
like their actual like games
Like
that they
them.
develop.
Because
Yeah,
that's
I'm
what I'm
just
saying.
saying
Like,
shit.
development.
because like Outriders was people.
Whatever,
complain,
Leo.
But
hey, that's what I'm here for. I got a lot of catching up to do.
that's true. He wasn't here last week.
And Chris, thanks for the $5 super chat. I have Will Ferrell elf boxers. They are my good luck boxers.
Oh Jesus, you wearing them
That's
right
awesome.
now? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, are you wearing them?
It's the coolest thing I've read in the comments in a while.
So is it Will Ferrell?
Oh, you said that like you wanted
Not
him to
gonna
take
lie.
a picture of them.
Makes me happy.
Oh, that reminds me. I was
Actually,
going to
yeah.
work the other night and freaking some
You found elf
idiot
boxers?
where it was in an SUV and like in their passenger side was a blow up of the Will Ferrell elf with a light shining on it. I was like, what the fuck?
They took their
It's
sex
his best
doll
friend.
to dinner.
Hey,
It was like that, him screaming. And I was like, oh, that doesn't look good.
You know that movie was actually gonna have a ton of cussing in it, and then they cut all that shit out.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Well,
yeah,
I
it was
think that's
originally
part of
supposed-
why they were going to have Jim Carrey in it.
It was originally supposed to come out in like 93, 94, something like that.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Well, did
And
you
then
guys,
John
you guys
Favreau
did
came in
hear?
and was like,
You guys did hear that Will Ferrell turned down the script for part 2.
Yeah.
yeah.
Really?
He said it was garbage. He said he was not going to be involved in it.
Which that's really
That makes sense.
funny.
This
but
movie,
also,
it seems like a one-off anyway.
there's
It
been a lot of
doesn't-
movies that I
Yeah.
thought he would have said no.
Yeah, it
to.
really
wasn't
shouldn't
really
have a
like-
sequel.
It was not. It definitely was not a movie that needed a sequel at all.
No.
It's like a Christmas
It's
story.
one
A
of
Christmas
those-
story didn't need a sequel, and it got a sequel
No,
that went
and
straight
it
to
was
DVD.
terrible.
Sandlot,
Terrible.
A
Sandlot.
Christmas Story,
Well,
Home
now-
Alone, you
No,
name
no,
it.
no,
Well, no, Home Alone 1 and 2 was
Home
great.
Alone
Home
1
Alone,
and 2
That's
are
it.
fine.
Yeah, that's all you needed.
Yeah.
You didn't
But
need
there,
three.
there's a point to stop, and that's when you fucking
Yes.
quit.
Is Christmas Story the one with the BB
Ninja
gun?
Turtles.
Yes,
Why the
yes.
fuck did
Okay.
they go fucking time traveling?
Because wasn't the second
What the
one the
fuck?
one where he has like the Drake?
What's wrong with time traveling turtles, you racist?
Or the
Dude, the third Turtles movie was hotter garbage than the
bullshit.
third fucking
Turtles in Time?
Ghostbusters movie.
Talking about
Turtles
in
in Time. Yeah.
Turtles in
That's a
Time is way
video
better than
game.
any-
No,
most
yeah, that's
of all
the
the
video game.
Ghostbusters.
That's a video game, not the
Yeah,
movie.
yeah,
I'm
I
talking the
did-
movie where they started getting fucking
When they went to
moles
Japan?
and cancer
that's when
spots
they-
and
that's
shit.
when
They
That
had
movie
that
was
on the
trash.
first one.
I know. I'm just saying they were just accentuated. It was fucking garbage. The third
Did you
one
know
was
for
trash.
the longest time that the first Turtles movie was the most profitable indie movie ever?
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Actually, it does. That's fucking sweet.
And how
The
did
third
you get
Ghostbusters
this
movie was
I
shit.
don't know how we got all the way there, but
Sequels.
I think it was a sequel.
Shit sequels.
What the hell did we start with?
Forspoken.
We were talking about Forspoken.
Forspoken, and Wilmy
How did we
mentioned
go
And
the
then it went to
second
Square
Elf
Enix,
movie.
and then somehow it went crazy. And I was trying
And
to
here
bring
we
it
are.
back with
Yeah.
No,
Grizzle.
we were
threw you
going
off.
off
That's what
Chris's
it is.
comment about Will
Somebody's-
Ferrell boxers.
That's true.
Yeah,
Can
somebody's
you put on the
second
Box
Elf
Bad
movie.
Santa version?
Well, Frizzle did say something good. Like Square Enix is a little like kind of off, but they did make Guardians, and apparently it's phenomenal.
That's
I haven't played
You-
it yet, but
You
everybody
own the
has said-
fucking game.
Yes, I
How
haven't
have you
tried-
not played
I haven't
it?
installed it yet
Dude, it's good, man.
because
It's
I have
good,
everything
bro.
else to play. But anyway,
Yeah.
but
You play Halo and that's it. That's the
well,
problem.
no, it's not. I play everything, and that's my problem. I
Uh-huh.
can't just
I
stick
mean,
to one game.
I
went
don't
back to
blame him for
Rocket
playing
League.
Halo though. Halo's great, man.
Halo is fun.
Halo's been
Fuck
I've had a lot of
Sucking
fun
the
with it.
Chiefs' cock.
Hey,
What?
John has a it's that 117
Massive.
cock. But no, like
Third leg.
I mean, maybe this Forspoken will be great. Like the powers and stuff
Fucking
is what
tripod,
gets
man.
me excited for the game, and that's the reason why I'm a
You
little.
just banished blood for lube.
Let him talk. Jesus. Go ahead, Bomber.
No, I was just saying, like I want Forspoken to be good because it looks good. Now, granted, I know there's a lot of
Yeah.
people that don't care for it because it's a 2-year exclusive, but I don't care. I have a PS5, so I'm wanting it personally. Still, I'm just hoping it doesn't keep showing gameplay that looks very blah. That's the only thing. Like I want to see.
Because it did
I
look
wanna
anything
see-
like the reveal.
Thank you. Like the reveal looked
Nothing like the reveal.
so good, and I want to see that again if they do, and then maybe that'll kind of get me back on the train, but I'm kind of just like iffy right now on it. That's it. So
Yeah, because see, I thought that Kenna game was going to be really good too, and the graphics looked good, but the gameplay was just
Yeah,
Didn't that
man,
win a
that
lot of
gameplay.
awards?
Yeah,
It works
they
like sometimes, and then it doesn't work sometimes. And it's just like.
and then the bad part, it was just like overly. When you learned a couple of different things that your character could do, that's all you did through the whole game.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like it was repeat, and I was like, oh my god.
Didn't Deathloop win a couple too?
Yeah,
Oh,
Deathloop
they
won a couple.
They won like 2 or 3 awards.
Yeah, they won.
Deathloop was
I think it was
such a
3.
shitty game, man.
Did Returnal get
sorry.
anything?
Returnal got best indie game,
Best action game, I thought.
or action game.
I
something like
fast
that.
forwarded through the whole thing except for the trailers. 'cause I
Indie
had to
game
be
was
at work.
Kano.
Yeah, I think it was indie. Like I know they got one. I think that was the one they got.
They got
Oh,
action
I saw
game.
the It Takes Two took the Game of the Year.
It
Yeah.
Takes Two got like 3 awards and the game of the year award.
Well, I saw the Game of the Year one because it was at the end.
Death
Sorry.
Store definitely was robbed. I agree. But
Oh,
again, I
yeah.
haven't played Returnal, so I'm not going to throw all that. I just know Death Store.
You're not missing out on anything.
Have you
man.
played Death Store, Bomber?
I have played Death Store. Absolutely, I have.
All 5 minutes of it, huh?
Hey, I've played about 4 or 5 hours
15
out of it,
minutes.
so
Oh. Oh wow.
I was going to say, downloading doesn't count.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Downloading it doesn't count.
He's like, takes me 5 hours to download games.
He's like, you just made the list, all of you.
Look, I'm never going to tell you that I'm the one that beats games. I never said that. Never will. Except for Cyberpunk. I did beat that.
Timmy said
So
Kenna
that's-
won best indie game. That's what I thought. That's what I thought it
Is that,
was.
yeah, that's the one that got indie.
And I mean,
That's
the story was somewhat interesting. The game looked good. It's just the gameplay, dude. It would put you to
Took you out of
sleep
it.
after a couple of hours.
That sucks.
It does.
'Cause
I
it's just like
struggle to even
rinse and
finish it, man.
repeat. I beat it out of spite.
Yeah.
See, I still think
That's why I did
Bioshock should have been in there for indie. That's just me.
What game?
Bioshock, because it came out.
You mean Biomutant?
Biomutant, whatever.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
I was like,
Bioshock.
Did I
I was like,
say
shit,
Bioshock?
they
You said
Yeah,
Bioshock. You said Bioshock
Damn.
twice.
I'm an
I was
idiot.
like, Bioshock won a lot of awards.
No, but I
I don't know if I
agree,
was
dude.
reading
Biomutant
all that.
was a fun game. But yeah,
Dude,
definitely-
Biomutant was one of my
So good.
favorites this
I
year.
really just started playing it again.
The only thing I hate about Biomutant is the gibberish the NPCs
Gibberish,
talk.
yeah.
Yeah,
I kind of wish
but-
they did
Yeah.
have just anybody talking, or just not talking at all. Like no
Yeah, the
gibberish,
announcer,
just
I had to tone him down a lot
yeah.
because he kind of got on my nerves.
just like, shut up, man! I'm trying to
Or
read
the
this.
narrator. Yeah, the narrator.
As
just
you're
kinda
running through the
annoying.
forest, and
He
you're
re-
wondering,
he-
why the fuck am I still playing this game? Listen
I will
to
say-
me
Bad thing on
announce
two?
everything you do.
Yeah,
He did.
I thought there was
He
only
did. He
one.
reminded me of the dude from the Strange Brigade. Like he reminded
Yeah.
me of that guy.
Yeah.
well, he could at least
Constantly
had
talking
Samuel
to.
Jackson
That was a
do
fun
his
game.
voice.
You know, he reminded me of.
You're
Bob
running through the
Ross.
woods, motherfucker. That would have been more. That would have been more interesting, you know.
You're peeing on a post, motherfucker.
Yeah, pee on that sign, bitch. That would have been more interesting. But that narrator, man, is I don't know.
dude,
He
it
just
was
sounds so
bad.
pompous. It got on my nerves.
Yeah, it was
Samuel
bad.
He
Jackson as
reminded me of,
narrator would
like-
have been awesome.
Of like a teacher you had in high school that just sounded all monotone and shit.
Yeah.
And you're just like,
Honestly,
Jesus
it
Christ, man.
Made me think of the one dude from Monty Python.
Yeah.
The one with the mustache.
Terry.
Yeah.
Bueller.
Ben
Definitely
Monty
like-
Python, that's Ben Stiller.
Definitely like Bueller. Bueller.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
okay,
Ben
man.
Stein. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
guys.
very,
Stein.
very, very Ben Stein.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't think of his name,
Yeah.
so I had to say it.
Wow, clear eyes.
Uh-oh.
Oh look, the porn spam's back again.
Are they really?
And
got
it.
they're
Is it glut?
gone.
I got it.
Oh
I
wow,
got
y'all are quick.
Y'all are quick because I don't even see it. So cool.
And Splinter,
Why
thank
take
you for those
pills?
super chats.
Ah.
I was
I don't
pissed
even
off
get to see it.
I was pissed off that Psychonauts 2 got nothing. I was shocked too, but
That was-
honestly, I've not even played it yet.
I've only played a little bit of it, so I'm not going
I
to sit here
played-
and like champion it because
I wasn't shocked because that game is a fantastic game, but I honestly can see why it wouldn't have won anything because it's so out there and it's so
Art
weird.
direction?
And, I mean, maybe art direction, yeah, like it.
But
should
what-
feel like that.
Even
But who
like-
won art direction though?
It was Deathloop.
Deathloop.
Like,
Yeah,
why the
see,
fuck did
that
Deathloop?
does make sense.
Yeah, see,
Like,
me.
Artful Escape should have at least gotten.
Yes,
Yeah,
I would have given it to Artful Escape for sure.
Yeah.
Or
And I
shoot,
played both
Death's
of those
Door
games.
should have been in there. Just art, because to me, Deathloop's like, look, it's the same art direction they've always had, just in a different story. Like that's just my personal opinion.
Is it because it was like it felt like a 70s TV show? Is that why they were
Maybe.
like, oh, you
I don't
know? It's
or
like-
they just like Deathloop that much? 'Cause
Yeah,
it won a lot of
that's probably
awards.
what it was. Yeah. We love Deathloop. I'm like, how? Like, how do you even love this game? It's so fucking terrible.
I like Deathloop in the beginning when I first started playing it because the gunplay and everything was fun.
Mhm.
But then the whole looping part just really started getting under my skin after a while because you have to do everything in a direct order and all this stuff, and it just got annoying.
Y'all, you would hate Returnal then.
I played
Same
Returnal,
Yeah.
and my deal with Returnal was it kept glitching on me.
That'll be my very first PS5 game.
Yeah, Returnal's not bad. It looks good. It's fun. But I even tried to stream the game, and during the stream, the doors would lock up and wouldn't open.
See,
And keep
Returnal
restarting the game.
would be my very first pass on 5 game.
See,
Yeah,
I want to play it, but then again, I don't want to pay $70.
I mean,
And the
if
good
you like
thing-
roguelike games, then you'll like it. But
It's
And the good thing about
$49.99 on
Returnal-
Amazon.
And the good thing about Returnal was every time if you died, usually the map would change.
Yeah, it
You
changes
never-
every time.
You never got the
because
same
it's like
thing twice.
what is it called, procedural or whatever it's called?
Yeah, whatever you want to call it.
No, it's because the world changes.
It's because the SSD, damn it.
It's an alien world. Get with the program.
But no, I liked Returnal until it just kept glitching on me and freezing. And then when I got to the last boss, and right when he went down, I mean the first boss in the world, and he went down and my game glitched and froze, and it didn't save, and I had to go back through it again. I'm like, fuck this game, delete.
Oh, that would have pissed me off.
So, see, that's the only reason why, like, when I kept seeing everybody talking about like how tough it is for one, but then there was like it never saved. I was like, dude, I'd be really pissed off like that. I couldn't handle that. That's another reason why I'm like, you know what, Spider-Man, it works. I got that. Guardians of the Galaxy, I've heard works well for saving, so I got that. So,
Both games I sent you links to.
yes, you did.
I might play it.
I
if
bought
it's
them
on
through your links. You
Spartacus.
should have got like paid for it. That's what you should have done.
But no, it's not bad. I like the weapons and stuff, and all that. But it just, like I said, when I got that boss, and right as he was falling, the game glitched. I was like, "Yep, fuck this game."
And
done.
Matt, you're so
Yeah.
right about FPS on a freaking PlayStation controller. It's so terrible.
Huh?
I'm used to it.
I can't stand it. Like, I don't know why. Like, I don't mind my PlayStation controller at all. It's just playing a shooter. Like when I was playing Call of Duty just to try it, the worst. Like,
No,
my Xbox
it's
controller's where it's at.
the PlayStation controller's always been better for like Souls types games or like anything that has to do with hack and slash. But like the FPS games, always Xbox controller.
That's how I feel.
It just feels better.
I whooped some ass on Borderlands 3 on PlayStation. Tell you that
Ooh, look
much.
at you. Look at you.
Oh, aren't you just fucking special?
Goddamn right I am.
It's
Don't
Borderlands
forget it.
3.
She's like my mommy told me I was special. Well, guess what? She was fucking
Oh,
wrong.
you're gonna bring up my dead mom. That's how it is. I see.
I was waiting for that one.
I was waiting for that one too. I was just like, damn it.
Now it just got all quiet and shit. It's like,
The jokes
no,
get
no,
easier,
no,
Leo, I promise.
My
Dark's
mom
an
literally
asshole.
just passed away, so
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad, man.
It gets easier, I promise.
What, to
You'll
make fun
laugh
of
at it.
Leo or what?
Oh no, make fun of dead moms.
Oh yeah, I make fun of my.
oh, I
life.
give shit to
Never
Fork
once.
all the time because his number one comeback is something to do with moms.
Yes,
I'm like,
I
oh,
know.
thanks for reminding me.
Yes.
He
You'll
will do
only
that,
get
man.
away with that for so long,
Yeah.
Leo, before
Yeah.
people
Oh,
are
I
like,
know. I'm
"Fuck,
gonna
man."
use it to the fucking fullest.
He is. He's going to use
I
it
would.
until somebody
he-
goes.
Because
"Go over it."
Fork
Trust me,
actually
I did
feels
it too.
bad about it, and it's like,
Oh yeah, he will.
Oh yeah,
he's like,
I
oh
guess
god, I forgot.
Milk that shit until you can't milk it anymore. Fuck.
he has a conscience, and some
Hey,
of
that's
us
what
just
Rockstar does.
It's
Well,
true.
when you're
Yeah.
friends with him, he
Yeah.
has a conscience. Otherwise,
What is
it's
Bethesda?
Oh, hey, did y'all hear though that Rockstar did finally say that Bully is back in production.
Yeah, but we've heard that rumor before.
I know.
Yeah, we heard that
Splinter
before.
Cell,
They also
Bully
said
2.
Agent's not canceled and it's in
That's-
production. So
You can buy the
okay.
Bully NFT soon. Brought to you by Rockstar.
So true. That's
But
gonna
you know what
happen.
it'll probably be like a DLC online thing in GTA 5.
Probably.
You know what? You're not wrong.
It's your sharp points.
You know how they just put Dr. Dre in there? The
Oh, yeah.
Bully DLC will have Problem Child in it. See if anyone gets that one. That's a long cut right there. Old movie. No?
Yeah, people don't know it. It's John Ritter. Yeah.
Yeah, I knew who
They're
you're
like,
talking
who the
about.
fuck's John River?
I know. They're like, who's John Ritter? I don't even know who that is. Wow.
Jack.
Yeah,
I feel
God,
old
that's
just
old.
by hearing fucking Problem
Yeah.
Child.
God, I hated those movies because I reminded
Oh, yeah,
myself
they're
too much of
terrible.
that kid.
When I was that
It
age,
reminded
I
me
looked
of
just
me.
like him. I had the red
can believe
afro
that.
and everything.
I can believe that.
Seriously, my hair was just a big red afro. That's how it
Because
grew.
unlike everybody else on YouTube, we've actually seen your face, so we know what you look like.
That's true. Only a few of us.
Yeah, only a few. I don't think
I
we
haven't. I've saw him at like 12 years
sent
old
me
or
feet
some
pics,
weird
fuck
shit.
Yeah,
Nice.
you said
That's your claim to fame.
yeah, exactly.
Do you know there's still people that ask me, did you really block them? I'm like, yeah. I said,
yeah.
if anyone sent me any, I would block them.
Oh, I
I
tested
would.
that theory, and sure as fuck.
Speaking of theory, Ninja Theory.
Oh yeah.
What'd you guys think of Hellblade?
It looked
I
cool.
love those
God.
360 graphics.
Oh yeah.
Come on, man.
Or those last.
That's what they were saying on
last
Twitter.
gen.
No.
Dude, it's last gen, dude. Horizon on the PS4 looks better than Hellblade. Hellblade Unreal Engine 5 is terrible, clearly. I mean, it
Like,
looks worse
Those
than
animations
the
in
worst.
her face alone.
Dude, it's
terrible.
all-
I mean, it even looked real.
It's all fucking
What, in
PlayStation
Hellblade
stands
2?
because they're butthurt that Ninja Theory is owned by Xbox when the original Hellblade released on PlayStation before it
I love
went anywhere
PlayStation.
else.
But Hellblade looked fucking
it.
awesome. Okay.
Oh yeah, it
looked,
did.
it looked
did.
Unreal
And
5,
the funny
dude.
part, even Jeff Keighley said this was actual in-game footage.
Oh yeah, and
Yes.
they have to
Gameplay.
keep reiterating,
Yeah.
and then
Let me say
Res-
something real
hey,
quick,
oh, go,
please.
do it.
Please. All right, so people keep talking about how there's no HUD. There is no HUD in Hellblade, motherfuckers.
Yeah, there is.
Go play the first fucking game. Don't be
Yeah, that's
fucking
true.
dumb.
Hey, I didn't see
Jesus.
a radar in there. What the fuck, man?
Fuck.
I'm actually
Didn't
hoping
see
that
his
more
ammo
games do
count.
that.
There's no
more HUD.
fucking-
Like,
there's
no
no
HUD.
nothing.
It's one of the most immersive games that is like
Yes.
a third person
Yeah.
over the shoulder game ever that's been made.
One
So-
thing that confused me was where
I
was
played
her
that
kid
game
that
like
follows
fucking
her
6
around?
times.
I mean,
Oh shit.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and say it, and I know I'll probably piss some people off in the chat. I didn't like the first game because I thought the combat sucked.
Oh, the
man,
combat-
Mo, you were
I
digging
loved
that
it.
hole.
I loved
It
it.
looked good, right? But I didn't
Mo.
care for the combat. But maybe this one will change it. Because, I
Mo's
mean,
right,
you're
though.
fighting giant man babies, and I just figured those are some of the YouTubers that we've ran
You,
across.
you know what's funny?
Those
is
are
I,
giants.
I loved
sir.
the combat.
I just
Personally,
finished
I
the
did.
first
I-
one because of one of the puzzles, and I even did a YouTube. I was like, "Fuck it,
Dude,
I'm gonna have to
I don't-
YouTube this." I figured
I don't
it out,
understand
right?
how you
And I
motherfuckers
still
don't
can't
fix those
figure out that
figure out the
freaking-
puzzles. I don't get
Looking
it.
at the YouTube video, I matched it up just like it, and I can't fucking proceed.
Hey, it's okay, man. We know you're slow. It's fine.
All right, so has anybody ever seen that video of the what is it, a engineer and then they're watching the person put the circle and everything in the square slot? Has anybody seen that video?
I've
No?
watched Idiocracy, which has
I love it.
The shapes box, and they
Yeah, the
just keep
shapes
putting
box,
every
but the-
shape in
yeah.
the fucking square, right? And it's driving her crazy. Yeah, that's how I feel about people and their fucking puzzle bitching in Hellblade. It's like, I love you, Dread, but seriously, dude.
No, there's this one. I had no
Shapes,
problems
man.
up until I got to this one spot.
Just fucking
And I had
man.
yet to
You
do
line,
that.
it's a puzzle piece, bro. You line it up.
All right. Mo,
Sorry,
thank you
I
for
can't.
499 Super Chat.
I can't.
Hellblade looks as good as it does because of Breath of the Wild. That's exactly
True.
why.
It's true.
And to get its difficulty from a Souls game.
Souls game, absolutely.
Everything's
That's-
Breath of the Wild now. What the
Yes.
fuck?
Or a
Yes,
Souls
it
game.
is.
Breath of the Wild, everything's
Yeah.
Souls.
Breath of the
everything
Souls.
is, you know.
Hell, I was telling Bo earlier, I was like, the Sheikah Slate is just an evolved form of Katana.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I mean, I think this game's going to be definitely a better overall game than the first one, just because.
As long as they fix the combat, I'll be good with
Yeah,
it.
same here. Like, I just want more.
Don't
than
break
like
it, though.
4. No, don't
Yeah.
break it, but don't just give me 4.
There's more than 4
animations.
attacks.
Like, there's like
I just
4
want-
animations, and that was it. So I'm hoping.
I just want you to know there's other buttons that do attacks, and there's holding certain ones that do other things.
Mo
I
is
just-
dying on that
Ninja
hill.
Theory-
And
Ninja
if
Theory's
you
been
sprint,
really
you
good.
can do other ones. I'm just saying.
Ninja
Yeah, Mo
Theory's
is
been
climbing
really
that hill
good.
all by itself.
It was simple, but it was fun.
Well, Ninja Theory in the past has been really good with combat. So it's like weird to see that they didn't do so well with Hellblade, the first one. But this one definitely looks like it has a bigger budget, so definitely
Oh,
hoping
so I'm
that
not
the-
alone on that one. Okay, good.
Well,
I'm
yeah, they've got
definitely
bought by
hoping.
Microsoft, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
they
no
got
Even
money
though that
for
game was
big
in development
games.
before Microsoft.
You mean-
So
They got adopted by Daddy Warbucks.
And they even didn't they say that they put all that together the weekend prior to the awards. That's what they were saying.
I didn't hear
Least-
that.
At least that's what I read anyway.
That'd be interesting, though.
So
I
mean,
wasn't a
even if they didn't, I mean, whatever. But it was, to me, it was great. I think, I mean, all the fanboys out there can.
I didn't get
step off
into the
for it.
very first Hellblade, but it looked good. The second one,
Oh, yeah.
the stuff they showed, it looked really good.
Mhm.
I'll
Yeah, it's definitely
try it,
impressive.
maybe.
I got my wife suckered into it. I put it on, started playing it, gave her the headphones. and
How'd you
then-
play it if you were stuck?
It was before I got to that.
Before he got stuck.
Now I don't know if anybody looked at like all the pebbles and the rocks and stuff when she's walking. Those looked for one, they just look incredible. But like for two, I know a lot of people were like, it didn't look as good as the reveal. Well, the reveal, which was 2 years ago, had nothing to do with Unreal Engine 5, basically, because Unreal Engine 5 isn't even done until next year.
So
Like,
what
they
you're
wanna
saying
be done
is
with it.
Twitter and some YouTubers said Microsoft
Yes.
needed to compete, but now
Yes.
they're saying don't compete so hard.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, pretty
Nice.
much.
Pretty much.
And
Yeah.
Flame, thank you for the $5 super chat. Don't get mad at people for not knowing Hellblade doesn't have a HUD. They've been too busy on their favorite browser game for the last 7 years. And the podcast came full circle.
Hashtag porn.
I'm gonna laugh my ass off if they put a HUD in that game.
Honestly, I couldn't,
please don't.
I couldn't believe that fucking it's been 7 years straight that fucking PlayStation gamers are looking at fucking Pornhub. Come on,
Yeah.
guys.
Hey, you got to
Come on.
flap to something, man. After you're
Jeez.
done with
That
your
Vita's gotta get
exclusive-
some use.
Yeah, after you're done with your exclusive, you gotta.
Is that the last one they made was Vita, or was it the other
Well, I
one?
mean, not trying
You
to
gotta diddle your
sound
little
mean,
pickle.
but
That's what you gotta do.
on a couple of podcasts I've been on with some of
Diddle
these
your pickle.
dudes, I mean, you can tell by looking at them on the camera, they don't get out much.
That's true.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's awesome.
you see me on camera, I don't look like I've gotten out much.
Well,
I look like I get out too much.
I mean, you
Well, I
you
mean-
guys have seen Fork. I mean, come on, he looks like he's.
Well, I mean, when you look like when you're taking up the whole space of your webcam, that's when
Yeah.
you should probably get outside and touch some
You look
grass.
like the drug version of Fork. I mean, what? Drug version of
when you're starting to look when instead of
You got
Jabba
some
the Hutt.
crack?
Wilmy, are you saying you can make Jabba the Hutt look skinny?
Well,
you
I
have
mean,
a problem?
when you go from Jabba the Hutt to Pizza the Hut, you know, and that's bad.
Oh.
The bad thing is I recognize Pizza the Hut before Jabba the Hutt.
Hey,
I
Vic.
don't watch Star Wars.
So Vic put in
Spaceballs
there.
is awesome.
Baseballs is awesome, man.
So Vic
Anything
put in
Mel
there
Brooks did.
PSP. The PSP is the best Pornhub player. Wait
Yeah.
until the new Stream
Steam
Deck
Deck.
or Steam Deck, whatever the hell that thing's
Oh
called,
yeah.
comes out. That will 100% be the best.
I
Which
don't know.
technically, you might as well just take your freaking phone. Technically, this is the
it
best.
might be too heavy.
That means don't buy any of those damn things used.
That's true. That's very true. They're gonna be
That's the
all
one thing
sticky.
you don't want to borrow is your best friend's PSP.
That's not crusted up mayonnaise.
Why
Well,
is it all fucking like sticky in the back, man? What the fuck, dude?
Oh, man,
I
I
don't know
forget.
what happened. It just did that.
If you go to GameStop, do not buy a used PlayStation controller.
Oh, God, no.
Especially
I
a
don't
bad
buy
don't do
used
that either.
anything.
I don't either, but some
That's
people
also
do.
true.
Don't
Well, I
have a
was
choice.
looking for a used PS3, but like everyone wanted like way too much money for one. I was like, "Fuck you."
Especially the big fat one that actually
Oh, yeah.
had, back compat.
Yeah.
I was looking for it to play Metal Gear Solid 4
Ooh, that's
Ooh.
a good game, man.
It
because
is.
that's the only Metal Gear I never got to play.
I've still got them all, but I went back and
out.
tried to replay them, and that camera just kills me now. I can't
Right?
do it.
That's why I
Yeah.
say quality of life improvements when they do these remakes or
Yeah.
remasters.
Nostalgia's a hell of a drug till you start trying to play the game.
Jesus.
You're like, how the fuck did I play this game with these bad controls
So
and bad
true,
camera
man.
angles?
Dude.
So true.
I played Couture and I loved Couture. I went back and I got like so far and I was like, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
That game is rough to play.
Oof.
There's a lot of them that are that way, though, from the 360 era, too.
Well, you
Oh yeah,
got to remember back then, they went from not having an analog stick to having one analog stick to now having dual. And they're
Yeah.
still at that time, even when we went to dual, they were still trying to figure out the camera control, and the 3D. They're still trying to figure all that out. So
It's like
even-
going back and playing Ninja Gaiden Black. It sucks. God, that camera angles are terrible. Good God.
yeah. There's a lot of them, dude. Resident Evil too. The old
at least
ones.
Ninja Gaiden.
They're
wasn't
great
that
games
bad.
too, but it's just hard to go back.
It wasn't that bad. It was
It was bad.
better than Couture.
7 and
Oh,
8
no.
ruined the older Resident Evil games because going back to those from
Oh,
7
dude,
and
you
8,
can't.
Oh,
You can't.
it's like what
Yeah.
the fuck?
I was playing Max Payne 3 the other day, and I was all
Oh,
like,
wow.
"It's a great game," but it's hard to go back to some of those controls, man. Those
Oh, it
those
really is.
controls, like,
And Metal Gear's bad for it.
Well, see,
But
me,
on that
I'm
note-
just. Oh, sorry, God.
We got to get
Knock
out
us
of here,
out.
folks.
Yeah, kick us up.
It's because I'm getting emails. I got people wanting, me to respond and all that.
I
good
sent him an
stuff.
email saying Bomber was a dick.
No, actually, unless you're no, I don't think your name's Alyssa, is it?
Yep. You figured me out, you smart bastard.
Hey, a lady
And they're
named
asking
Alyssa
me-
hates me? Damn, all right.
And they're asking me about a property. So yeah, I don't think this is you, Leo.
Hey, I need a new property. What's it to you?
Yeah, right. All right. On that note, let's get everybody out of here. Dreadpool, tell everybody where they can find you, dude.
You can find me at linktree.com/Dreadpool, all letters, all caps. And Leo, where can we find you?
You can find me, Leonidas 1084, everywhere. Thanks for coming on, Anonymous. It was nice having you on, even though you're having issues.
yeah.
Half your house is dark for some odd reason.
No, I fixed it, man. It was just the GFI.
Huh.
Oh,
Set it,
That
reset
is
it.
pretty cool.
that's kind
It's
of
I
a
odd.
know.
ground. It's a ground. Something.
Ground fault interrupter, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay,
weird
gotcha.
that would cause the half of the house.
Depends
Yeah.
on who wired it.
And guess what? It was in the garage. So, like, what the fuck?
Well,
But yeah, man, you guys can find me on Twitter at Dark Optimus. You can also find me on Xbox and PlayStation at the same name. And you guys can always find me on the next podcast every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific.
I was about to say he's coming on next week, too. Damn.
Xbot.
I'm curious. Are we going to see any more shirts or face masks with GBTV?
I don't know.
Oh,
That was.
I don't
that
ever
was
look at what
interesting.
sells and what doesn't.
No, I'm not looking at the sales. I was just like shocked last week. I was
Oh, yeah.
expecting to see some more popping up this week.
I've seen a few here and there. But Husk, tell everybody where they can find you, dude.
Yeah, here and after here, and also Saturday on Game On Daily. I will be there, and that's
Oh.
it. I'll see you next week, or aftercast if you want to stop by. I'm doing it. It's happening.
Well, that's good.
Doing
Bomber?
it and doing it and doing it, yeah. Oh,
you can find me on the old Twitter at HRBomber1414. Of course, here every Wednesday night. Then also on Xbox, PlayStation, HR Bomber. Where can they find you, Mr. Wilmy Hood?
That's me. You can find me here every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. And unlike last year, we are not going to end the podcast for the rest of the year tonight. we will do a show next Wednesday, and we will do one the Wednesday after. So we have voted. So we're not taking a break for the holiday.
Breaks are for pussies.
Yeah. And you can find us here next Wednesday night as well. And you can find me on Xbox, PlayStation, and Steam, and on Twitter, unless you're one of the people I've blocked. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, pretty much. And I'm gonna go get back to work.
Let's go.
When you own your own business, you never really leave. So on that note, everybody have a great week and have a good weekend. And Audimus, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, man.
And we are fucking out of here. Later. Was that short and sweet enough? I mean, or should I just watch something different? Okay.
Now, where was that trailer?
What the fuck?
Wants to help me take my tent down.